Tonight's stories.
Wow.
Did I throw you off with the...
Is it amateur hour? Oh my God. Is this your first one?
Oh my God.
Tonight's stories.
Legal trouble?
Refuse to try.
35 years.
Both pregnant.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Comfort Level Podcast. I'm Maddie, and I'm here with...
Brando.
Sam.
SJ. Oh.
What happened?
We're just messing around on the soundboard.
Yeah.
Just a little jokey joke.
It's a lot of people's first day today.
Yeah.
Not mine, that's for sure.
That's sure you got the nerve. You got some nerve.
Look, I had a couple of rough weeks, okay?
Okay.
When I clocked in, and I haven't clocked back out.
But the last few weeks have not been rough with her, these
That's
transitions.
That's true.
Right?
She's been carrying.
Generational transition.
I have been literally carrying.
Yeah.
Who else has been transitioning?
Really only
Nope,
you.
just you.
Literally only me.
Yeah.
Maddie is good to be like, all right, next story.
Maddie. Cash money, that's what that chick is.
That's what we're making.
Money guy.
She does those transitions. That's what we're doing.
Every time the transition.
Just hit the like and subscribe. Just for that.
Somebody once told me, oh wow, it's gonna roll me.
I ain't a shot or two in the shed.
I want to be a part of that.
It was and gone I don't know why that just tickled me like it did.
I got an issue to address.
Why are you looking at me?
Yeah, bring it up on the pocket. I love when personal things happen.
Okay.
With Sam.
No, see, that's not stuff that I want to hear.
No, because it's like every quarter, every like few episodes, Sam's like, the texting is terrible. There's no responses, right?
Mm-hmm.
I text this guy because someone found the documentary I did a while ago, and they commented on Sam, and I was like, oh, this would be a good little text to send my cousin.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, oh, screenshot it, I put it in the group, and I was like, yeah.
When did you send that?
Oh, he didn't even read it.
He didn't even read it.
I really did.
Oh, wow.
Sam, you mean to tell me you didn't even read it?
So
I can't even
you just
look
don't
at
give a damn.
Wait, that was in the... Wait, huh?
The Comfort Level Pod one, probably.
That's in the Comfort Level Pod one?
Yeah.
I did
No
not...
reaction.
I did not see
Didn't
that.
even look at it. And he had the nerve to text after.
And how did that make you feel, Brandon?
What did Monday?
Unwanted.
Yeah, and I get that. And I totally get that because I would feel the same way.
Yeah. Not even a read.
Brandon.
Not even a read at 6:02 p.m.
Hold on.
Not even.
It's too late.
It's too late, I feel like.
Late.
It's too late.
I
To
genuinely did
apologize.
not see this. I was so surprised when you turned it to me.
Holding on.
You did send
got
this.
me 6 feet off the ground.
And my only excuse is that Monday at 10:30,
I'm hearing what you say, but I just can't make a
I
sound.
was fighting a fire.
Find a what?
A fire.
What?
A fire.
A fire?
Yeah. My neighbor's house caught on fire. My neighbor.
Didn't think I'd turn around.
And so
and say
I had to...
that it's too late to apologize.
I didn't want to do it.
It's too late.
My cousin texted me, but I have to save the fire. I threw water on it. Fought it for an hour and a half.
It was so good.
Just me and the fire.
kinda
My neighbor
killed that.
wasn't
We
there.
did.
I'm going to overlay that underneath them
Exactly.
talking.
It was really beautiful. I do love it.
I was like, I'm trying to listen, but I'm over like, they kind of.
I'm doing the Jay-Z. The Jay-Z.
That is.
I was like, this is so distracting.
I was like, I know, I'm not even listening to what they're
I
saying.
didn't hear a thing they
So
said.
when I came back in, I was like, they're still talking. I thought they would have apologized. But
Sam was being a firefighter, apparently.
oh,
Yeah.
What were you firefighting?
My neighbor's house caught on fire.
Did it actually?
No.
Oh,
But if it had,
yeah.
then I would have an excuse.
And that's exactly
So
what
that
I
was a
thought.
lie.
It was a lie. But we're lying this year, baby. I just didn't see it, honestly.
Honestly,
And,
I don't believe, because there's no way that you would be able to make it down the steps of your house in time to get to your neighbor's.
I would run across the lawn. I wouldn't walk down the stairs, go to his, and walk up his stairs.
Oh, okay, right.
he would have had a liability claim on
Right,
himself.
because it's inaccessible for even people that are able to walk. Right, that makes sense. No, yeah,
Oh my
that makes
God.
sense.
It's normal stairs.
Sam, you can't be lying this much.
It is normal stairs. She's incapacitated.
Honestly, I think you're not allowed to lie for like another, 25 years, like this first story.
Ooh.
35
It's actually
years.
I was like, I
35
didn't know.
years.
Like this first
I swore it
story.
was 35. Plus 10.
I was confused.
Plus 10.
When she said 35, I was like, oh, okay.
I needed to look at the board, but everybody kept looking at me, so I was like, I can't give it away.
Why is it the most embarrassing thing to be seen looking at the board?
I know, it's the worst. It's the worst. And I kind of felt her transitioning, and I was gonna glance over there to start
But
transitioning
then I
myself,
would've
and I was
looked
like,
at
oh no, it's too
And then
late.
you
I
saw
think she's got it.
35, 25, you're like,
Like
she has it
25,
wrong, first of
I
all.
don't think I saw 25.
Okay, so this first story is from Best of Redditor Updates. Today I fucked up by chasing diagnoses for 35 years, and the answer was in my dinner.
Ooh.
Can you imagine, like, for 35 years, like, you're poisoning yourself?
Antifreeze.
Huh?
He's putting antifreeze in his own food.
He's poisoning himself with antifreeze.
He's like, oh my God, this isn't edible.
Yeah, he's like,
If I was allergic to something and it took me forever to figure it out, yeah, that would be horrible.
And I'm, like, hunting down this answer,
Yeah.
and it's in my favorite meal. Oh my
that's why
God.
I'm eating chicken and rice. I'm allergic to chicken and I'm dying. I'll die.
Today I fucked up by chasing diagnoses for 35 years, and the answer was in my dinner. When I was around 7, I started getting painful swelling in my neck/throat on road trips with my cousins. Everyone assumed I was just getting sick and that some sun and time would clear it up. I remember it vividly because it was so uncomfortable. I could barely eat. I dealt with it for about a week before I got back home, and I told my parents. They took me to the pediatrician, who poked around and told my mom I had mumps, despite being vaccinated. Awesome. It eventually went away until around 10 when it happened again. New doctor, fresh out of school, said there's no way this is mumps and sent me for imaging and testing. Everything came back inconclusive. The new conclusion was that it was psychosomatic, and I got funneled into years of therapy and appointments about why I couldn't just let it go and why I was attention seeking. Maybe it was ADHD, etc. The sensation never truly left, and it just fluctuated in severity. Flash forward to 19. I'm in the military and home on leave visiting friends and family. This has been bothering me for 12 years at this point. I rode with a buddy to the Sprint store. It was below freezing, and his truck heater had that thermal output of a mouse fart. We grabbed hot coffee before heading back. I took one sip, and I felt something in my throat or neck moving like an inch. I started coughing like crazy, and I hacked out a tonsil stone about the size of a popcorn kernel. I had no idea what it was at the time, so I wrapped it in a tissue and I brought it home. My parents immediately recognized it. I was relieved and figured that had to be the end of it. It wasn't. Fast forward again to about 32. I've got kids, a wife, a career. Managing tonsil stones mostly worked, but I still had the persistent lump in the throat feeling almost all the time. I finally saw an ENT in the city we just moved to. He basically said, forget the tonsil stone routines. Let's just take out your tonsils. I was like, 1000%. No more weird mouthwashes, brushing like a crazy person, avoiding certain foods. I was ready to be done. Surgery happened. Recovery was insane. Blood, a backwoods ER, fentanyl for minor pain, and a hospital that looked like it had 10 total people in it. Ooh. But hey, tonsils were gone. Good. Except the lump feeling was still there. I assumed it was a phantom pain from surgery, and I tried to live with it. We moved again to the bigger city, and I went for what felt like my 100th opinion. More tests, more appointments. The conclusion this time, allergies. I did 3 years of allergy shots. Still felt it. At this point, I was completely defeated. Everyone either thought I was nuts or drug seeking. Even family still treated it like mental health. I gave up. Then yesterday, my youngest made taco rice for dinner. I'm sitting there eating like a pig, and suddenly I bite down on something very hard, about the size of a small marble. I spit it into a napkin, and it's a bone, like an actual chunk of a bone. My first thought was, how the hell does a bone like this end up in ground beef? Then it hit me. The lump feeling was gone. For the first time in 35 years,
What?
no swelling, no pain, no persistent lump sensation, no mumps, nothing. Just normal. TLDR, I spent 35 years being told I had mumps, anxiety, allergies, or was making it up, did years of therapy, got my tonsils removed, did years of allergy shots, then yesterday I bit down on a bone chunk during dinner, and a lifelong lump in the throat sensation disappeared instantly. Before the comments, no, I haven't had imaging since. I'm booking an ENT follow-up because this is insane. Yes, I kept it, bagged it, because nobody will believe me otherwise.
Yeah, you have to.
I get that it could have been lodged somewhere weird, tonsillar area / throat pocket. I'm not claiming medical magic, just that this happened exactly like I described. I also get that it could be something other than a bone, also why I saved it. And there's a picture. So do you want to see it?
Is it gross?
Absolutely wanna see
It's kind of
that.
gross.
Let me see.
I
Yeah.
need to see that.
Oh, why does it look like a bacon bit?
I want to see it. Please.
Ooh.
Oh, the satisfaction for that to come out of here.
And for it to immediately go away.
Yes.
35 years of tests just to find out you had like something in your throat the whole time. Yeah.
Let me see that. Oh my God.
That's like when you got like a popcorn kernel in your back teeth and you're like,
Trying to get at it.
and then when it finally, that's like when I first got my water pick
Ooh.
and I went to the movies and then I used it after that. Kernels were flowing out of my mouth and I was like,
Is the water pick worth it?
yeah. If you're, I
You
don't,
still have to floss though.
I don't floss. I just water
He
pick.
said just water pick it.
Oh, the dental, because I just went to the dentist, the hygienist. She was like, oh, have you done anything? I was like, oh yeah, I went on a cruise. And she was like, oh yeah, this girl was just telling me about going on a cruise. This really young girl. She's like 21. And I was like,
Thank you.
and I was like, Maddie? And she was like, oh, let me look. Oh yeah, it was Maddie. Because she was telling me, I'm like, yeah, I'm saying that I went with her. And she's like, I don't think you know. I'm like, no, is it Maddie?
I know
I'm
her.
pretty sure it's Maddie.
We went together.
Yeah, I was there.
I was one of the four.
But it made me laugh.
That's funny. I needed that because the last time I asked one of you guys honestly about my age, you guys said you look your age. And I said, that hurts. I need to start working on that. Because I think it was either SJ or Sam, because somebody was being like, Brandy, you look younger than your age. And I was like, what about me? And they're like, you look your age.
And that doesn't sound like something I would say.
That doesn't sound like me.
That sounds exactly like you.
Me?
That sounds exactly like
Find the
that
evidence.
sounds like
You
that
remember
sounds
who
like
said it?
nothing I would say.
I don't remember who
Because I
said
remember I
it.
was trying to be like, yeah, like we look young for our age. And he's like, well, somebody looks young. You know?
That doesn't sound like me.
That doesn't even sound like
I would
something I
never
would
comment
say.
on a woman's age.
Well,
It was one of you two.
It was one of them?
Yeah, I know.
And it might not have been said exactly that way.
Oh, it can't be him. It can't be him.
It wasn't
It
Brandon.
wasn't me.
Because
I
we were both talking about Brandon, whoever we were talking to.
Oh yeah, it wasn't me.
I remember Maddie being like, "No, guys, what?" And like,
It was a wake up call.
you guys are like trying to calm her down, like, "No, it's not that bad." And I was like, "I think she looked."
no.
You said she
like,
looks
chill out.
bad.
No, you guys didn't say I look bad, but coming from someone who my whole life I was told I looked younger, for you to be like, "No, you look 23," and I was like, "I don't look 18." What do you mean? Oh my god!
That was definitely Sam.
Wow.
Because that's definitely
I
something
won't
I
I
believe
would
will
I'll see
say,
video
I
proof
mean,
of it.
I think it was in Colorado.
SJ almost said that
Colorado.
I like slammed on her foot, and she almost allowed that. So I will say,
that's kind of. In
I want to say it was during the Colorado episodes.
so it was either you or Steph.
Steph. That sounds like Steph.
Oh God.
It could be Steph.
That sounds so much like Steph.
You're like, I'm gonna bank on that because he can't defend himself no
No, the
more.
funny thing is, I'm laughing because I'm like, that is funny to me to say. So I'm like, oh yeah, probably so.
For 35 years to go to doctors, and you're like, no, that's not it. No, that's not it. But I'll try it. I'll try all these different things. And
That's a long journey.
for them not to see that in X-ray, though, you would think they wouldn't see that.
They thought it was bacon.
Because he said,
It looks, I mean,
I haven't had imaging since, so maybe since he was younger, but I don't know.
Oh, I thought you had an imaging since it came out.
Oh, maybe that.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But then
he
even
meant
then, they wouldn't see
they
that.
didn't see. I don't know. Well, it made me laugh because I think about doctors, and it's just like being in IT. If it's a weird problem that's not completely explainable, people are just making up guesses.
Yeah.
You're making your best guess, and you like try to use evidence, but it is just guessing. And that's what
so
doctors
true.
are doing a lot. Is like, well, it seems like this and this, so we're going to say that. Because I'm really pissed about the psychosomatic thing. We're like, if we don't understand it, it must be you're crazy in your mind and you're making it up. And you're like, dang, I had to go through like therapy and stuff for that because y'all didn't know what it was.
And even the therapy was saying, why are you so attention seeking?
Right.
The therapy was
You're like,
saying,
dang, it's just something in my throat. I don't know what to do. And they're like, you're crazy and you're attention seeking.
because it's not even like the therapist is like, yeah, this is crazy. The therapist is like, you know, it's not real, right?
You're attention whore.
Why are you even
like,
here? Why do you come to this session? This is a waste of my time.
I mean, I know this is about you, but maybe that's why you come. You like to hear about. It's all about you. You never ask anything about me.
The therapist is just talking back.
My name is Janice.
Maddie, just like you said, I don't know how they don't see that. I mean, it's not like there's a ton of room in the throat.
When they were taking out his tonsil, then they're like, hey, should that be here?
Yeah. That,
Y'all didn't take a look
bacon.
They
around?
have to do
Piece of
X-rays
bacon.
to the flashlight. I'm like,
What's that?
knock it out.
It's a McDonald's burger.
I think it's surprising that they couldn't see anything.
Yeah, they should have found that.
yeah.
Because it's like a really tight space.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of things happening.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Maybe
If I
they-
know the anatomy of the throat, I don't think there's a lot going on.
I've never looked.
I've never looked either.
Yeah.
I've never investigated.
Yeah.
I took A&P and I don't think there's a lot going on, but I could be wrong.
AMP is.
Anatomy and physiology.
Oh! Wait, anatomy and physiology?
Yeah, I had to take it twice.
Oh, A and P.
A&P, yeah.
Oh.
What about AMP?
I thought it was AMP.
A show. No, that's
So
real.
yeah, right on.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
You can call OP the throat goat.
Shut the hell up.
How does that make sense? Just because we're talking about his throat?
Yeah, I just wanted to say it.
Okay.
Back to the story though. I wonder if he could like sue in some sort of way because of all
I knew
those
that word was going to come
years.
out of your mouth.
He's very litigious.
Are you a sewer?
He's
Sue.
litigious
You're
as hell.
litigious.
Yeah,
I was going to say litigator.
He's
What's
litigious.
a litigator?
a lawyer. Yeah.
Litigious.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Well, it's like you inconvenienced me for this part of my life. I might as well get some sort of
Honestly,
30 years,
for
but I'm
real.
mad at my parents, kind of.
And it's
But
a bunch
can
of
you
different
sue for
providers
that?
and stuff.
That's
It's a bunch
all
of
that's-
different people.
Because it's not like it's malpractice.
That's why you can always, as a doctor, you can just be like, "Oh, I didn't know. I did my best." And you
The
just
kid's
didn't
freaking
know.
crazy.
And it can
Send
affect
him to
someone's life
therapy.
so much. Just like, "Oh, I didn't know."
Yeah.
But if there was Gregory House was there, he would have found it immediately.
As soon as he did the, he would have
He
known.
was like, well, actually,
Is
it was
there
like, it's
something in your
autoimmune. He was said it's autoimmune
Sounds-
first. and then they're like, no, it's not. And then he's like, it's something in your throat. That's what
That
happened.
is so real.
And
Oh
then we
my
laughed every other episode.
God.
They're like, it's autoimmune. And they're like,
It's autoimmune until like literally the last 30
Yeah.
seconds of the
and he was like,
show.
oh no, his leg's on backwards. And they flip it.
Oh my God.
Gosh, I love House, dude.
Okay, so top comment. I wonder if you lost a tooth way back and swallowed it and it got
Ooh.
stuck in one of your mini folds in your throat.
Okay, chill on my many folds. You didn't say many. You could have said a fold.
Oh my God.
Still weird how no one wanted to do more imaging of your throat, especially as a
could be a
child.
tooth.
A tooth being somewhere it shouldn't should have glowed on an x-ray.
Right.
Glad you finally got some relief though. And Opie responded, holy crap, this might be it. It's kind of a dead tooth shaped and sized. I'll bring this up at my appointment. Get a look at the pic I posted in another reply. And we saw the pic.
We saw the pic.
It was
saw it.
bacon shaped.
It looked like a
I
bacon
do need
bit.
to respond. I need to see how. I want to know what it is.
Okay, so the original post was
I can't wait.
this
to
is
see
an older thing, but the original post was the 21st, January 21st.
So you went.
And
right
an
now.
update was a week later, January 28th.
Yes.
Okay, doc had to send it off for pathology to see what it is and make sure it's nothing to be worried about. They did cut into it, and you can clearly see some kind of base layer covered in 35 years of other crud. Checked out my throat and could see pretty clearly where it came from. Nurse and doc seemed to think it's something organic, maybe a fish bone or scale, but laughed and did not dismiss the 1982 Hasbro idea.
What does that mean?
The toys.
I don't know.
You ate a toy and it's in there.
Ate a bone? I don't or 802. I don't know.
1982 Hasbro.
Should hear back on what it is in the next few days. Also, shout out to the staff at the ENT office who got a kick out of this post and the replies. 4 days later, there's another one. Winner. Pathology stated it as a fragment of tooth. Thinking back, I had a lot of baby teeth pulled as a kid because they would just not fall out. Wonder if one broke and a chunk vanished and that's where it came from. It's too far gone to identify what tooth it might have come from. I've never had major dental issues outside of not losing teeth like a normal kid. No cavities, no gum issues, nothing. Brag much? Ew.
How do you not? I feel like it's so easy to get a cavity.
I've only ever had a cavity when I was a kid.
I've never had a cavity.
But then I
And
had
you
a crown.
talking about this guy?
Well, because you just said that.
You've only had one cavity?
No, I had a few when I was a kid, but they were my baby teeth.
But like as an adult?
I never know.
I've never had one.
I have.
50-50. It's 50-50.
And I just think it's luck. I'm like, it's not like I'm particularly good
Oh
with my
my
teeth.
God.
Because I'm like, I wouldn't think necessarily litigious, but I would be like, I am angry and I want to get back at all these people.
Yeah.
Yeah, even the people,
35
the
years.
families.
The family, like,
There's something about a new workout set that just makes you feel unstoppable. The problem? Buying new gear all the time just isn't realistic. But when I joined Fabletics as a VIP, that changed. New VIPs unlock insane savings on their first outfits, so getting that fresh set boost is suddenly totally doable. The quality honestly surprised me. Fabletics pieces feel kind of like that high-end activewear you would easily pay a couple $100s for, but you get the same premium fit and durability for a tiny fraction of the price. At this point, the VIP membership basically pays for itself. Today, I'm in Fabletics from head to ankle. I mean, I could have been head to toe, but the Fabletics socks didn't really match with the color palette I was going for today. But this go-to quarter zip polo shows you. Fabletics is not just workout gear. You can easily put a fit on anywhere you go. Everything feels soft, breathable, flexible, and built for whatever your day looks like. I'm telling y'all, listen, Fabletics has it all. Whether you're shopping for yourself, like me with my Grid Tech hoodie and jogger set, or for your partner, they have what you're looking for. I promise you. Fabletics already has incredible deals, and we have an exclusive offer just for our listeners. Get 80% off everything when you sign up as a VIP. Just head over to fabletics.com/CLP, take a quick style quiz, and be sure to select CLP when prompted to unlock 80% off. That's fabletics.com/CLP. Thank you to our sponsor, Fabletics, and thank you to our listeners for supporting this podcast.
yeah, what do the family say now?
What family?
The family was like, oh, it's just in your head. You're crazy. They've been thinking that.
I'm
but
never
if
letting
you
them live
got
that
back
down.
at them, you would find yourself in legal trouble, just like this next story.
Oh! I'm never letting them live that down.
Ooh.
But
He
even
said,
though
like-
I'm thinking about this realistically, if someone in my family was like, oh my wow, for 30 years, I'm like, oh my
Shut
God.
up.
You went to the doctor again. Oh my God. I would definitely be
Yeah,
like,
it's easy to be on that side.
Yeah.
you throw hers for 20 years? Oh my
Grow
God.
up.
No, because that's what I'm doing
Grow
is if their throat hurts, I'm like, you have no idea what throat pain is like. 35 years, I struggled and I had misdiagnosis. Mom, you remember that?
Yeah.
Misdiagnosis, Dad.
I'm never letting them live
Honey,
it down.
calm down.
You remember
please.
sending me to therapy for
Calm
10
down.
years, Dad? And
You
then
had me thinking
eventually
I was crazy.
Because you think I'm all self-centered. You send me to the academy to get my life together to like focus on something other than me, Dad?
I thought it was in your head.
They'll downplay the sort of like you had a little chunk in your throat and then you went
Right.
crazy for it.
Right.
Yeah,
Calm
right.
down.
Chunk.
You had a little bacon bit and now you're getting mad at me.
Don't eat bacon
Yeah,
anymore.
stop eating bacon. Stop
7-year-old.
whole
It was when I was
whole
7.
bacon.
No. It was when I was 7, Jarvis. So stupid. My brother thinks he knows everything.
Okay, I'm saying do a whole bacon when you're 7.
Because, I mean, you weren't even born when this happened. How old are you? 22?
I'm 22.
I'm at least 42.
You're 40. Dang, man.
Mom.
That bacon bit took a lot.
Mom, if I'm 42, how old are you?
I don't age. I'm a mother.
And I
She
can't say
looked
anything because she's my
25 to
mom.
be mom. You look good.
Yeah.
And I can't say. How old do I look, Jarvis?
You look your age.
Okay. So this next story is also from Best of Redditor Updates.
For how
I forgot
long?
to feed my friend's cat and it starved to death.
No! And that makes it worse that she laughed. Because I thought it was going to be bad, but I didn't think it was going to be that bad.
Yeah. You can't laugh at this.
How much legal trouble am I in?
You are so cooked, and I'm not even gonna lie.
Wait, how long were they gone?
You are the. First of all, that is just straight neglect.
That's-
I know I'm laughing because it's crazy,
Yeah.
right? But like, if this happened to Husker or Arlo,
I'm killing
I'm
you.
killing you.
Yeah, you're dead.
I'm killing you.
Yeah.
Murder. Murder.
Murder.
How do you forget? Or maybe it's one of those cats that are like, you never see the cat. It's just like always under a couch or...
I forgot to feed my friend's cat and it starved to death. How much legal trouble am I in?
You're going to hell.
Cooked.
I wouldn't write this post, honestly.
So, I, 37 male, was supposed to be looking after my friend's cat while she's away, but I got totally caught up at work and I forgot all about him. Lunch was supposed to be at 12 p.m., but I didn't arrive until 12:02, and the poor guy had died of starvation.
Wait, one day?
Lunch was supposed to be at 12 p.m., but I didn't arrive until 12:02, and the poor guy died of starvation.
So is this like sarcastic?
Yeah.
Oh.
I tried to revive him with tuna, but he insists he's dead. Am I going to jail?
Oh, you tricked us?
What kind of stupid ass story is this? Why'd you go to Reddit with this shit?
And also, edit a massive fuck you to whoever doxed me because Winston found the post and is trashing me on Reddit. Winston is the cat.
Oh my God.
So this is what he said when he showed up 2 minutes late. This is how Winston looked.
Winston, I get it. I get it.
So dramatic.
And honestly,
This is
that reminds
cats,
me of
man.
Arlo with that freaking pup cup today.
The way Arlo side-eyed you, can I put that in the podcast?
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
But
That's
I downloaded just to have a reaction. but
dagger.
just-
They're just greedy. Pets are just greedy. And if you step 2 seconds outside of their routine, it's a problem. It's an issue.
So also, I don't know if you guys noticed in the Reddit, he said, Winston found the post and is trashing me on Reddit.
Yeah.
The cat.
Yeah.
So here's the post from the cat.
Winston, oh God.
Meow, meow,
Pause.
meow,
Update.
meow, 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 meow.
Update. If you saw my previous post, you'll know my mom has gone out of town and has left me with this weird guy who refuses to feed me and won't let me take anything from my own kitchen. I was so hungry. I curled up on my own bed and I tried to sleep. But when I woke up, I found this guy just staring at my toe beans and smiling. I tried talking to my mom, but she only FaceTimed 4 times in the last 24 hours. And she spent the whole conversation telling me how handsome I am. Reddit,
Guilty.
what should I do? I've tried leaving half a mouse in this guy's shoe and throwing up in protest, but he keeps trying to touch me. And then there's an update.
The cat updating?
You gotta fight him. Honestly.
Winston, it sounds like he's trying to do right by you, man. Sam, again, this is me asking for the 50,000th time. When are you going to get a cat?
Well, if this stuff's happening, I don't want I don't want my cat putting my
The
business
cats are
out.
taking to Reddit.
So update, he just touched my ass and saying, someone has chunky bum bum. Would I be overreacting if I got myself stuck up a tree?
Dramatic ass.
Is this how cats be thinking?
I think,
Yes, I believe this.
Winston, I think you might be the asshole in that scenario.
1,000%.
When I think about it, because I'm like, Winston is dramatic, right? Like
Yeah.
2
Right.
minutes and Winston's like, blah.
Ugh.
But like, we do be like touching their butt and like never saying anything. Like they're like, hey, yo.
I mean, we say stuff. Look at that
Chunky
little
bum
butt.
bum.
Look at that butt.
Look at the booty.
Look at
Look
that
at the
butt.
tush.
That is cool. I'm going to stop doing that.
We're over here just like touching dogs and
I
cats'
always do that
butts.
to
Winston's
dogs. I'm
taking
like,
it right in and
"Look
he's
at that
upset about
butt."
it.
I do that.
And I never thought about it from this
Man,
perspective.
Yeah.
I know.
So
Yeah.
once I get that,
And now that I'm hearing it, it's like a wake up call.
Just ask.
Yeah.
Ask
Right,
next time.
right.
yeah, I think Winston should talk it out because
Yeah.
you throwing a rat in my shoe and throwing up, like, that's not,
I feel like
That's
that's, a
passive
lot.
aggressive.
that is so passive
Winston.
aggressive.
And I feel like if Winston has the time to take to Reddit about this, he has the time to take it to the guy. You know, let's talk about this.
You know, scratch a few cardboards, get the anger out, and then talk to him.
Mhm.
Get a little reasonable.
Honestly, take a little bathroom break. Go to your like what's it called?
What's it
Litter
called?
box.
Litter box.
Indulge in some catnip.
Clean yourself up a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I think Winston's probably kicked the habit of catnip. Had a catnip
You would hope so.
problem.
And that's probably why he's so grouchy.
Yeah.
And he's like, I need the food because that's the only thing that
He just
Couple
got off
years
it.
off the sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's recovering.
Irritable.
It's hard.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is hard.
Irritable cat syndrome.
Unstimulated.
ICS.
Yeah, ICS. It's hurt so many cats.
I mean, once you get off it, you're always an addict, right?
You're always
You're always an addict.
Because owners think they're doing a good thing. They're like, you love this, but you're like, I can't get enough of it.
Yeah.
Get this out of my face.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't. They give you
How do
more.
you type this with this phone? It doesn't have thumbs. How do you do this?
It's the toe beans.
Drew off my chest. I lost my abortion pills, and now I'm just someone's wife and mom. It's like a mom who didn't want to be a mom, basically. I'm just someone's wife and mom now.
Well,
And so people out here living like, dang, I'm just married and I have a kid now, and I didn't want this.
Yeah.
and I think, especially if you didn't want that can be a tough new reality.
Yeah.
But I feel like there is always an opportunity to pivot, grasp with, okay, like this is kind of like the cards I've been dealt. This is what I kind of have to deal with. I think once you hit that point, you can kind of start building around that and kind of figuring out what, okay, this is what I have. What, you don't just have to be a mom. You don't just have to be a wife.
Right.
What else do you want to be? And you can work things around that.
Mm-hmm.
But what if you're like, I want to be other things, but I just don't want to be a wife and a mother.
I mean, at this point, you have to be.
Well, I think there's people who live in like, I don't want to be, but now society is going to be like, what, are you going to abandon your kid now?
I think it depends on how this story
Yeah,
goes.
yeah.
Whatever she says. So I guess we can get more into it once we figure out what she says in the story.
I lost my abortion pills, and now I'm just someone's wife and mom. I found out I was pregnant 2 years ago, despite using protection. My boyfriend and I had been together for a year at that point. But when I took the pregnancy test, he was on vacation abroad with his family, so I found out I was pregnant alone. We were working decent careers, and I knew we would be financially okay, but I just didn't see myself as a mom at all. All I wanted was to keep moving up in my career and get a postgraduate degree and maybe go abroad for work. I thought about all of my choices, and abortion was the clearest choice, at least to me. Now I know I was an asshole for not telling him, but I felt like I had no choice. See, I live in a country where abortion is not legal, so I had to get some medicine from elsewhere. My plan was to take the pills and make it like nothing happened. So I ordered the pills. I got them a few weeks later and then took leave from my job to take them. On the day I was going to take them, I swear to God, the pills weren't where I left them. I don't know if it was divine intervention or something. I looked everywhere. I live in a tiny condo. It couldn't have gone anywhere, but I didn't find them. Panicking, I tried ordering again, but I realized that because of shipping, the new pills will come way after the allowable period to abort. After a few days of tears, praying I would miscarry, not looking both ways when I crossed the street, I finally told my boyfriend, and he was so happy, and I felt immediately guilty. In the next few months, we got married and had our daughter, and she looked so adorable and was such a tiny pink baby. I looked at her when they put her on my chest, and I thought, maybe things will be okay. But it's been a while. The baby's growing and babbling and learning to walk and stuff, and I just still don't feel strongly for her. She's great. I'll do anything I can to protect her, but I don't know if I feel real love towards her. The worst part, I haven't gotten back to work. My now husband and I have agreed that we'll both work because we have support ready here. But because I took a long break off and because most jobs aren't flexible enough for women with a family, I haven't gotten any interviews. So now when my husband's out of work, I just sit here with my daughter, go through the motions to take care of her like a good parent would, and feel empty because I would rather sit in my old cubicle at my old office sending emails than wrestling with a child who won't lay still enough for me to put on a new diaper. I thought by now I would be a woman in top management, being all boss lady and stuff, but instead I'm just someone's wife and someone's mom. To this day, I still don't know where the pills disappeared to. Drew off my chest.
Wow.
Yeah, that's so real.
That's real.
I mean, that's very real. And I think that there absolutely are some women that, you know, have a child and don't necessarily feel like that motherly instinct or that motherly bond right away. Like I've heard of many stories, and I've heard of many women that, you know, it took, you know, 6 months, it took a year for them to actually feel like, oh wow, like this is actually my baby and I have like this maternal love for my child. And it just takes time. And I think that right now, OP is very much in the throes of grieving her old life, grieving her old self and who she was.
Yeah.
And like she said, she thought that she was going to be, you know, this businesswoman, and she's not where her life isn't what she thought it was going to be. And I think she's absolutely just taking the time to mourn that, which is, I feel like is completely normal.
Yeah.
Especially when this was definitely not your plan and definitely not what you wanted to have happen. But I think that once you work through that grief, I've heard of like some moms feeling like this, and then they kind of start getting their routine and they kind of start more or less coming out of postpartum and getting back to themselves, where they can kind of not have time, but kind of do other things other than, you know, just being a mom, just focusing on being a mom, or just focusing on, you know, being a wife. Yeah. But right now you're just in the throes of it, where you're just kind of trying to survive right now.
In the thick of it.
I think it sucks too, because it sounds like if she would have had the choice, if she would have found the pills, that baby would not be here.
Right.
Yeah. She probably maybe would have been married to the guy, maybe still been with him, but I don't know about married.
Right.
You know, so it's like, and now she's still looking back and thinking, did I ever want a child?
Right.
Because I've seen a few of those stories like on TikTok where, I don't know her name, but she's like a woman that will like read listener write-ins of people just venting, realizing that they never wanted kids and like how much they kind of regret having children. And it's just kind of like a way to give people a decision of like, hey, listen to me, I'm a parent. Just before you decide on what you want to do, just take this story
Hear me out.
And yeah. Because I do think it's probably that, but I think it's also the fact that maybe she didn't even want to be a mom in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm hoping it's that. I'm hoping it's like some postpartum depression and working through that and working through those experiences, because it is tough. I just get worried when there are people like, oh yeah, I did not want to be a parent, I shouldn't have kids. And I think everyone should listen to that, because the kids had nothing to do with this. And when you grow up, and I think kids always know, if you have a feeling like my parents don't completely, they can be like taking care of me, making sure I'm fed, all this thing, but there's like a little bit of disconnect. You're like, I don't love you. Like, I might never abuse you, I might not do anything, but there's like a disconnect where you're like, I don't fully love you. Yeah. That's completely just taken in by the kid, and that's going to change their life forever. And so I'm like, yeah, be very intentional about whether you want to have kids. And I do think people now are being more intentional. Maybe they are.
Some people, I'd say.
We're having less kids. I just know there's less kids being born. I don't know what reason that is, but I do like to think that a lot of people are looking at what their parents went through as parents and like, oh, I don't necessarily want that. And society's not necessarily saying you have to have kids now. You're like, okay, maybe I can do something else. And I think it's fine if you want to do something else.
Yeah, I just, I hope OP can find a sense of purpose after whatever she does to get through this process of what she's feeling right now. Because to me, I feel like that's the biggest thing. She's like, I'm just a wife. I'm just a mom. It's like, no, you are so much more. Like, you still have, if you're still breathing, you still have purpose. You still have a reason to be here. And for me, that's my thing. That's what breaks my heart. Obviously the whole situation of her not wanting to be a parent in the first place, but really just the loss of personal identity is what scares me for her. And I just really hope that, she can find that and hold on to it, because who knows, like, she could become way better at the end of that process.
And I agree with you guys. I feel like from the very beginning, she didn't want to have a kid. Like, I feel like that's how she felt from the very beginning. Now that we're here, now that she does have a child, at this point, now you have to pivot. Now we have to figure out, what are we going to do now to pull myself out from this?
Right.
Because when you are like in that space where you're just like, life sucks right now. I hate my life. I don't like where it's going. I don't like where I'm at. I just kind of hate everything right now. I've been figuring out that you actually actively have to be the one to pull yourself out of it. And to pull herself out of it, she has to find something that gives her purpose.
Yeah.
Because from everything that she's saying, that's what she's looking for. Something that's hers, something that feels like she's doing it for her,
Yeah.
something that matters to her, something where she's not necessarily doing something for someone else, but she's putting more into herself.
Yeah, it definitely has to be like a bigger picture type thing, like something that's bigger than herself and the people around her.
Mm-hmm.
Well, before she saw it in her job, like she had pride and purpose in her work.
Yeah.
But now she's struggling to find another job. So I feel like maybe it has to be like more of a personal hobby or like a business or something. But I think also what she's saying is like herself personally, which I agree with what you guys are saying. I do think that's probably one way that could really help her. But I think it's just like also the fact that she is now like basically the primary caretaker of somebody. Like she has all this time that's she had for herself before that's like given to this new life. And I do think she has to be going through like postpartum, because her talking about like not looking both ways crossing the street, like hoping to get hit by a car when she was, well, not even that was when she was pregnant.
Yeah.
But yeah, just kind of maybe the disassociation she feels with her baby. I think somebody in the comments was basically saying like it could be both, you know?
Yeah.
But maybe finding something other than her job, because as she's talking about the career that she's in, they don't really look too kindly upon women that is in a family, because they don't think that they can be as reliable as the husband.
Yeah.
So now she's kind of set back where she would want to be in her career, because they don't want a woman like her from her perspective.
Yeah.
So when you get your purpose from your career, but now your career is kind of being set back by the baby that you have that you also didn't even want in the first place, it just seems to be a recipe for a big mess.
Yeah.
Because life is already hard.
Yeah.
Life is hard.
And then being responsible for another life.
And potentially never being honest about your feelings about the baby with your husband.
Yeah.
Like potentially settling with your husband too, because you're like, well, dang, now I feel really bad because you're happy to have a baby with me. And I didn't even want this thing. Like, I tried to abort this baby. Some people in the comments are like, I feel like people intentionally move the pills. Like, did anybody else have access to the pills? Because you live in this tiny condo.
Right.
And the pills were nowhere to be seen.
They disappeared. They
That's
just
pretty
walked
weird.
away.
Top comment, somebody who really didn't want you to take the pills took away the pills. Sorry that happened to you. Somebody else said, that's one very strong possibility. OP does not write about who she may have told though, so it makes me wonder who had access and who knew. And someone else said, I think you should explore that you might have postpartum depression. It's very common, and in your situation, it definitely sounds plausible. Don't delay getting help. You don't want it to get worse. The job market is crazy right now. So many people are struggling to find employment. Keep looking, find a strong support system, and try and focus on the positives in the meantime. And somebody said, sounds like she didn't want to have a fucking baby. And somebody else said, both are possible. So it doesn't hurt to talk to a doctor. The last thing you want is both.
This may be an opportunity where, everything's kind of coming to a head where you may need to talk to your husband and be like, hey, this right now is just not working for me. Like, I'm not okay mentally, and there's just going to be something that's going to have to give. If for her, working is what does it for her, then maybe it's a situation of, is the husband working?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a thing of, where he's working full time, and then on the days that he's off, she's working part time somewhere. At least she's not necessarily where she was, but at least she's somewhere else.
Yeah.
And has a little bit of what she had. If it's not that, maybe she's just staying at home and just going to school, maybe taking a class here, maybe taking a class there. Anything, I feel like even if it's small things like that, that's better than nothing.
Right.
And it helps you kind of slowly get yourself out of that rut that you're already in. And I feel like once you start having just a little bit of traction, it gives you just a little bit of more momentum to just keep adding a little bit more, seeing, you know, testing different things out, seeing what works for your family, seeing what doesn't work for your family. And ultimately, through that trial and error process, you can really find things that work, that help you, that work for your family, and that can kind of help your mental space.
Right.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, because especially when we were talking earlier about like purpose, purpose has nothing to do with a career. Purpose is, I think, what we all chase but don't know is what we're chasing. Mm-hmm. It's the things that make you happy. It's the things that, you know, you could wake up and do without even the idea or thought of getting paid. Purpose is to fulfill you and potentially help people around you. But purpose is really for yourself. So like losing the career, yes. But what will make you happy? Like what can you wake up and do without anything, any incentive? Mm-hmm. Because the incentive comes from within.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's beautiful.
I just want her to keep waking up every day and just not refusing to try.
Like this next story. Am I the asshole because I refuse to try for a daughter?
I don't think you're the asshole for that.
So you had a son. You're like, I'm done.
You're washing your hands of this.
I'm washing my hands. We don't need a daughter.
I don't think,
That's too much of a risk.
Exactly. And I'm like, the gender disappointment, the people who are trying for one get for the other.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I literally know a couple that was like that.
Next one.
And it's always the next one.
Am I the asshole because I refuse to try for a daughter? My wife and I have been having a hard time. She's a teacher and her job is stressful. Every day she talks about how much she dislikes her students and their parents. In many ways, this has bled into our home. She often will get frustrated with our son and say, "You're acting like so-and-so," or "So-and-so in my class does the same thing." This is confusing for him because he doesn't know who these people are. Our son is starting kindergarten in the fall. My wife wants to have a second baby. She says she's sick of being a boy mom and wants a daughter. I do not think we're ready to have a second baby. For one thing, we have several conflicts with our parents about childcare. Both have said they will help, but her parents are flaky and my parents are judgmental. For a second thing, we're not doing well financially at the moment. Expenses have gone up and that's stressful. For a third thing, my wife wants to have a girl and I'm scared of how she'll react if this doesn't happen. My wife said I'm being selfish because I got a boy and now think we're done. She said if we had a girl, I would try again. That's not true. I don't care. I just think it's a bad time for a second child, period. Work is stressful and home is stressful too. Am I the asshole? I mean, you guys kind of said it earlier before our 25-minute conversation.
Yeah, we just get carried away.
We do. Somebody said if you're trying to have a specific gender of a baby, then you probably shouldn't be having a baby because what's going to happen is you're going to keep having the other gender. Yep. You're going to keep getting disappointed. Yep. Life is going to keep getting more expensive because babies are expensive and you're going to keep trying for the other one. And you're just going to get, you're going to end up with two boys, disappointed and all this stuff.
Get a girl dog.
There you go.
Something.
And it's kind of an irrational anger. It was like that dad who got pissed at the gender reveal when it was another daughter and I think he had 2 or 3. I'm like, why are you getting mad? Yeah. Like, it's your baby. It's fine. What's the need to have a particular one?
Yeah. You're kind of missing the point at that moment.
And then also the way she's treating the child currently. Mm-hmm. We definitely need to work on, because you're not going to treat the next child like that.
She's already overwhelmed.
Right. Yeah, you're working with kids, tired of kids, and you want another kid.
You're at work working with kids. You're tired and frustrated with that. You come home, you have another child that you have to take care of. Yeah. You're frustrated with him, and then you want to add to that.
Because you lost me at financially are struggling. Mm-hmm. I'm like, why are we having another
Why do you want to keep struggling?
Why are we having a kid? We're going to struggle more.
Make life harder.
Yeah.
You don't have reliable childcare to help you. There's all these things that are pointing at because of the parents. They said one set of parents are flaky, the other one are
they ain't got a kids club. Oh,
they got a kids club.
Dang.
The other ones are judgmental. so they don't want to have them around the baby.
But you got a 50-50 chance of having a girl, but 100% chance of your life getting harder and getting more difficult.
True.
Sam, you ain't lying.
Hey,
The ratios are there.
yeah, it's there.
Just cracked my back.
My God.
It felt good.
That's exactly how chiropractors make money.
It was like a little.
And hell, you can do it at home.
You can do it.
We got the chiropractor at the house. Okay.
Just get in a certain angle on the couch.
Yeah.
You remember how we used to crack our backs on the back of a school desk?
Those are the best ones.
What do you mean? Do you remember when we did?
Just like a quick.
I didn't do that.
Are you
never
kidding?
crack your back?
You never did that?
In class?
No.
I actually didn't
See, you
start
didn't
cracking
get that.
anything
So
until
that's
like high school.
Well, I was scared because when I was young,
I
they
started
said
probably
like
middle school.
you'll get arthritis if you crack
That's
anything.
what all moms
That part.
say.
So I never cracked anything.
They just lying. It's just air going out of your joints.
I only had boiled eggs.
What?
I don't want
What?
to crack anything.
Oh. Oh.
Madi. You suck.
This guy stinks.
That actually did make me
Oh,
mad.
bro, this guy stinks.
Sorry, guys, I'm being a rotten egg.
Oh my
And it's not
god!
stopping.
And she kept going.
She kept going.
Jesus Christ!
Now I'm happy again. Now I like it. I'm on a journey with this one. That's crazy.
Man, 2 bad jokes in one episode.
2? You only had 1.
I had one earlier.
What was
You guys
it?
were silenced by it. I don't even remember what it was. You guys all looked away.
Oh yeah, I do remember
Oh,
that.
what was it?
I remember the joke, but I remember.
You remember
us all-
how,
Yeah,
how
we
it made
did.
you feel?
Yeah, we
yeah,
did look
and
away.
that feeling stuck with me because I remember just going
He said, is she funny or not?
I think
or
you-
not.
Because I've turned around on the boiled.
Because if you didn't know me, you'd be like, who is this person? You know, but you guys have a established relationship, which is why you're cutting me a little slack, maybe.
Actually, it's the opposite for me. Because initially, if I heard a stranger say it, I'm dying. I'm like, that's so crazy that a stranger said that as a joke.
Such
Yeah.
a random thing to
It's such
say.
a random thing to say. But knowing you, I'm like, we do have a connection. There is something there. And the fact that she said that,
How dare she?
that was the anger. That was my initial
Right.
anger.
I agree,
Yeah,
and that's what it
yeah.
was for me because I'm like,
Yeah.
that's literally not even close to her best
Yeah,
material.
that's not even
And then
close.
I started thinking about it, and I was like,
But I'm like, is it undercover really good? And we're
it's
just
like,
not seeing the vision.
okay,
Listen, we all know I throw stuff out.
You do.
you do.
Okay.
Shoot or shoot. And that's what Maddie does. She don't care if she bricked the last 5. She gonna shoot again.
She did it right there in succession.
She's gonna keep shooting.
I did it. Yeah, I did it right after the joke. I said another egg joke.
Back to back is crazy.
This is what people getting married have to like come to terms with. Not only do you want a kid, how many kids do you want?
Yeah.
I don't think you can say what I don't think that's a thing. That shouldn't be a part of it. But you're like, hey, I want 1 kid.
Me and SJ audibly saying what gender we want before. Because I'm like, I wouldn't be disappointed if I had a boy. Like if this is a situation we
Yeah.
only wanted 1 kid and it was a boy, and we weren't financially able to have another kid, I think we'd be like, well, that's what we got. But you know, I would just find another like niece to like pour love into. You know what I'm saying?
So
Right.
bad. Oh my god.
If we had the money to, and we could try again.
Because I don't think there's anything wrong with preferring. Because I think if I had a kid, I would prefer a daughter.
Yeah.
But if I had a son, I think you can prefer. Anytime they find out like, oh, you had a son, the game's a game. You're done. Bringing up and like making their life worse or making them feel bad
Yeah.
because you're not the other gender.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
You're their parent. Come on,
Yeah.
chill.
Because I kind of always thought I wanted one of each, you know?
I've never wanted one. I've always just wanted 1 daughter. Maybe
But I
2.
definitely want a girl. But yeah.
Yeah, I want that one each.
I want Barbie Land.
I'm a
Just
girl.
because that's how I was raised. So I
I'm
was
a
like,
girl
that's
dad.
cool.
Yeah.
But I don't think I don't even have a preference. My kid, it will be my kid.
Yeah.
That's it. And
Because
I'm going to do my best.
That's real diplomatic, Bree. I
Some
appreciate that.
stupid kid.
Jesus Christ.
if I was acting the way OP's wife was acting, and Brandon was like, "No, we're not trying for."
I do think OP's wife is in the wrong firmly.
Yeah, I don't think it makes sense for them to have a kid.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Because even I don't know if I can even say like just because she wants a daughter anymore to try. Because I'm like, that's what I've said before. I'm like, but it's if we were in a financially better situation, if I was seemingly in a better place, like with my own child instead of what I'm doing right now, maybe thinking about getting another job if I'm already overstimulated with kids, finding better help, all these other things.
Yeah.
Because technically I'm in the same boat as OP's wife of like, well, let's try for a daughter. But then what do you do when it's another boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to me, especially in a world where like both parents are equal, they're doing things equally with the one kid. If you're like, hey, one wants to have another kid, both of us have to be on board to having two kids, because then I'm going to be resentful of you because I didn't want another kid. I didn't want to try again.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So I'm like, I think we both got to be on board to having another kid because it's not going to be good. Now, I don't want to be, I don't think I would, but I wouldn't want to have the opportunity to like try to throw it in your face 10 years from now. Like we're struggling or something, we couldn't afford something. I'm like, I didn't want this freaking second one anyway. It's another boy too. So.
Yeah, that's definitely a good point to bring up. Definitely both parents should be in agreement of it. And OP is definitely, he's like, no, for these many reasons, but no.
But there's also numbers because like people go in like, yeah, I want 2 kids. Like you guys said, I want one of each. I think that's good to talk about before engaging.
Yeah. How many kids would you want, Sam?
If I were to have, because I'm getting closer to 0 now. But I think 1. I'm thinking 2 actually, because I feel like only child, you don't always want an only child.
I just want 1. 1's so chic.
1's super chic.
1, you're rich. That baby's gonna be rich, spoiled by everybody. Yeah.
I would give your kid piggyback rides.
You're the one of them.
Yeah.
But then you would only refer to her as Claudia's daughter. You'd never be like, you're SJ's daughter. You're like, no, you're Claudia's daughter.
I would say that.
Just to get on SJ's nerves. She's like, okay.
Literally, that got on my nerves. I was like,
she got mad in this fictional.
She's like, that's my kid. That's my daughter.
What do you mean by that?
She's acting really sweet. Must be Claudia's.
Who laughed? I laughed too hard and then I looked over at SJ and I was like, wait, that's not funny.
SJ was not, yeah.
I was like, a real world-class comedian. So right.
Oh, everyone's
Maddie's going on tour.
I thought we were all going on tour.
Oh.
Come
Because I
on.
just saw Yebba's dropping another album tomorrow.
Who?
Yebba.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah.
I've been waiting for it. But I'm like, I've been trying to see this girl in concert.
Yo, Mike,
but there's only 2 dates. There's a festival in London, but Tyler, the Creator, is headlining it. But there's tons of people at this festival.
Headlining it?
Yeah.
And it's not Flogna?
I don't know what the name of it was. It wasn't Flogna. But it was in London in like August, I think. And I was like, this is the only way I can see Yebba. Is she ever going to do a tour?
Man, Yebba be making that type of music that can get us both pregnant, like this last story.
Oh!
Well,
Hey.
I guess the boys did want to work today. Hey, all right.
Doesn't hurt me any much.
First time in a while, I guess.
My girlfriend and her sister are both pregnant with my children.
My girlfriend and her sister?
Neither of them know about the other. I want to do the right thing.
You go straight to hell. You are a demon.
It's a good family, man. He cares about family.
The girlfriend. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, keep them together.
And maybe I.
They grew up together.
And I think I heard that wrong.
Siblings.
Sure, I can read it again. My girlfriend and her sister are both pregnant with my children.
Cousin, sibling. Brother, cousin.
I'm trying to do better this year because I feel like off these titles, I just go crazy.
Rage, you get mad,
Yeah.
angry.
Right?
And there's probably something reasonable for him to explain this
And
away.
I pray to God it's something reasonable because I'm already getting hot. Okay, so
Yeah, he had sex with his girlfriend, and then the sister was like, "Hey, can you donate sperm to me?" And he's like, yeah,
I'm trying to have a kid. And they all talked about it. And they all agreed.
I don't want to go through this.
She's like, we're really fertile. We're a really fertile family.
Yeah,
just one and done.
And then that's what happened.
So my 24 male girlfriend, 22 female, and her sister, 20 female, are both pregnant with my children. Neither of them know about the other. I want to do the right thing.
Okay.
He sound like Neo.
Yeah.
I have done a terrible, terrible thing.
You're going to hell.
I've made terrible mistake. I'm really not looking to be judged here, but I know it's going to come no matter what. I found out the same day about both of them being pregnant.
Now,
and they don't know.
And I have been with my girlfriend for 2 years, and her sister and I hooked up around 3 weeks ago. It only happened once, and she told me she was on birth control. Obviously not. My girlfriend and I have been trying, so I know it's mine. Her sister says hers is definitely mine because she hasn't been with anyone in 2 months.
You just don't care, bro.
I convinced my girlfriend to wait to tell people for a couple of weeks, and her sister said she's going to wait for me to tell the family. I need to come clean. I need to tell them both early so I can sleep at night. I'm aware I'm going to be hated by their entire family and possibly all of our friends. I'm just trying to do the right thing. If there even is an option, any advice is appreciated.
Any advice? You're not sleeping now?
Bro, I ain't got nothing for you.
There's nothing for you. There's nothing for you. You're a dirty dog. You're a dirty dog. And what's coming... Yeah, exactly. What you just said. And what's coming to it is exactly what you're going to get. Are they going to hate you? Yeah. Do you deserve it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you just going to have to eat it again? Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? It sounds like it sucks to suck. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you was a little demon, and now you're paying the price.
Sounds like you're about to face the consequences of your own actions.
Oh.
And you're telling me they both told you at the same time, so that means you
did you have sex with them recently at the same time?
At the same time. Sisters.
Sestress.
Fucking two damn sisters
At the same damn time.
Well, I think infidelity is always bad, but it's unfortunate. People think infidelity with pregnancy is worse. I think it's the same, but a lot of people are like, dang, a baby came out of it. It's just an unfortunate consequence.
It's like a constant proof or not constant reminder of what you did. You know,
some people can get over infidelity, but
because they can forget it over time.
If a baby's there, you're
it's
like,
a constant reminder.
You can never forget.
You can't forget that because you can't forget little Timmy's birthday.
Your actions are staring at you
and little
in the
Bimmy.
face.
Timmy and Bimmy.
Timmy and Bimmy.
Well, you're not. They're probably going to be born around the same time, so that works out.
Timmy and Bimmy. Why do they look so much alike? Are they siblings? Why do they look so much alike? Well,
the sister's like, the sister doesn't seem like she's keeping us under wraps. Like it's going to be told.
Yeah.
So you
might as well just
completely
rip the Band-Aid off.
10, 15 years from now, this will be like a normal thing.
It'll be crazy gossip in the family.
I think it will be. I think people get used to things so quickly. I'm not saying any of them are going to be together, but I'm like, it's just going to be a thing.
Oh, you mean like in the family?
Yeah, in the family.
Oh, yeah. You know, it just happened.
But it's going to be rough. It's going to be a long time for you. It's going to be really rough.
And you better be ready for the ride because, at least I feel like the next 10 years, it's going to freaking suck.
Mm-hmm. And the sisters ain't lost on this, right?
Yeah!
The sister.
Yeah.
How are they going to interact now?
Yeah. And they can't. Oof.
So this sister,
bad, but cheating with a family member.
But the sister is kind of horrible too because you sleeping with your sister's man.
Yeah.
OP's girlfriend has to be like fully betrayed.
100%. This is the worst betrayal.
I feel like this is like you were saying earlier. There's levels to this shit. That is ultimate betrayal.
Yeah.
My damn sister.
First, it's the man who I'm with, and then it's my sister.
The relationship. Yeah.
Yeah.
With my sister, is nothing sacred?
No.
Is nothing sacred to you anymore, Terry?
You didn't see him in that shirt. He looked hot in it. Yeah,
Go to hell. Go to hell.
All right.
Because I would never sleep with one of my sister's girlfriends.
Why'd he get quiet after that? Wait, why'd he get quiet after that?
Yeah, I thought it was weird.
Like, thanks for clarifying.
Yeah, that's great, Sam.
It's not something I would do.
That's great. I'm glad.
We didn't ask,
you have that sense.
But I'm glad that you were.
I think we all just assumed, right?
Yeah, we just assumed that you would not do that. So the fact that you said that you wouldn't do it.
I just wish you guys would have agreed.
I wouldn't do that as well.
Well, you believe I wouldn't.
I just didn't think it needed to be said. But if you want me to say it with you, I'm like, hey, yeah.
Yeah, what?
What you said, I agree. I don't think it needs to be said, but I agree.
Why don't you just say what I said? That because you're being vague about it.
I honestly don't remember what you said.
I said I wouldn't sleep with any of my sister's girlfriends.
He said it again.
So
That's what she said. She just set you up. You said,
I don't. Do we have to clarify that?
interesting.
Wait, what was
That face! That face! Oh
because
my God.
that was a good question, right? He was like, does that need to be said? And then Sam's like,
And he's like, yeah, I absolutely have to clarify that.
Okay.
That's what that face was.
Why do I?
Hey, weigh in the comments, y'all. Is what they're doing weird? Because I feel like it's weird what they did.
Or is what he did weird? The fact that no one asked and he just went out on a limb.
Guys,
and was
let's
like,
talk about it in the comments. Is Sam weird? Is he actually crazy? Yes or yes?
do you clarify that?
Would he do it?
Would he do
And
it?
y'all know I wouldn't. Actually, re-clarify.
Won't he do
it?
it?
You literally just
I
go.
did gulp. The gulp was crazy. It was involuntary. I don't even know I gulped.
Clock it.
And I think all of you missed when we had a chance to stand up for what's right. I'm the only one who did it, pretty much. So it's like,
Hell, your ass still sitting.
I said what I said, and then none of you really spoke up. So it's like that kind of stuff where I'm like, okay, you're afraid to speak up for what's right. You're afraid to do what's right now.
Guys, doesn't it look like Sam's been in the gym? I said this before we even started filming. He looks like he's been in the... He looks like he's been lifting a couple weights.
Hey,
He
don't get
looks
crazy,
like
man.
it looks like he's been taking the time for himself.
Slide in his
Hey,
DMs.
stop, man.
So I know we just asked you to comment about Sam wanting to get with his girlfriend's
Right.
sister, which you can just add an
No,
edit underneath that. What do you
that's
think
a
about
rude-
how he looks in his Fabletics?
Ignore that. Let's talk about how he looks in
Yeah.
Fabletics.
But also, if it's about them, then do put that.
Don't put that.
Don't put
Just
that.
slide in his DMs. Just tell him how you
A lot of
feel first.
things.
If
A lot
I
of things.
stood up for what was right and they didn't, so I just want that to be put out there.
You're on the right side of her story,
Her story. Her story.
or are we?
No, you're not. You're a part of history. Yuck.
We're part of her story.
I'm a part of her story. You're a part of history.
Look at that. A his trying to tell two hers.
Oh my
How
god.
the story goes.
I could
Typical.
Win. I could never win on this.
I'm an ally too, so.
Oh my god, you're sick. Oh my god. Sucks.
Okay, so top comments and then update. So maybe sister told girlfriend that you slept with her. Then they plan this fake pregnancy scare to get revenge on you before she dumps you. Or maybe they are both really pregnant and you're fucked. So fucked, in fact, that you may get pregnant this time. I'm going to...
Very good, very good, very good.
That is actually funny. That's hilarious.
But also, I don't believe the sister's like, oh, you slept with my boyfriend, let's join together. Let's join
They're
forces.
not joining forces.
Yeah.
They're
on
not
that.
joining forces. At least it's not in 3 weeks.
They're not
Maybe
joining forces. No.
she's pissed at her.
Somebody else said, well, for one, be honest. Make sure they both know. Your girlfriend will hopefully leave you. Maybe they'll both want an abortion, or you might end up paying child support for both while everyone else hates you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bingo.
And Opie said, I know she's going to leave me. I've accepted that and began to prepare silently. How can anyone stay? I don't think either will consider abortion, but I'd be willing to help with the payments or any child support payments. 100% up to them.
You'd be willing. I don't give a damn if you're willing or not. You gonna
You're
pay?
gonna do it.
You gotta pay.
You got
Your
to.
ass is paying the piper anyway.
You
I
ain't got
guess
a
try to
choice.
get with the sister now.
You ain't got a choice.
And then another comment, what made you sleep with her? And Opie said, temptation, alcohol was involved, but I'm not going to blame it.
And the ones that say
He's not gonna
alcohol.
blame it. He's not gonna blame it.
He's not going to blame it on the alcohol.
Well, hell, he mentioned it.
He
Yeah,
did.
He should have
did.
mentioned it. He-
So
This
if he
is
wasn't
really-
blaming it on the alcohol, why he mentioned
I
it?
wouldn't even talked about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't even said
I
it.
wouldn't even say anything.
Exactly.
I was drunk though, but I'm not gonna.
I was
talk
drunk,
about
but I'm not.
You're like, it wasn't completely a sober
Yeah.
decision, but it's been something I've been thinking about
I've
for a
been
really long
thinking about
time.
it since I met her.
She's like hot.
She's one of the hottest. Like, of course she's
She's the
hot.
last thing I think
At
about.
least
I
you
haven't
led
been
with
able
the
to
right
shake that thought.
I said at least he led with the right thing. It was the temptation first.
Temptation.
Temptation.
Temptation Island. Good.
Good, great.
You guys should binge
Perfect.
that. And you
It
guys should
is-
invite me and Brandon.
It is the greatest
I think that'd be fun.
dating reality show I think I've ever seen.
Because it's sick.
Especially
It's sick.
It's disgusting.
Madi, let's see why you love that. It is
I don't want
sick.
to watch something sick.
It's good to
It's
watch, but it's
good.
gross.
season 2. Wait, no.
They're all good. Season 1 is good.
Season
then the
4 was
aftermath of season 1. The latest season was crazy. The one that went to Netflix.
Never mind. I forgot about.
There's a lot of really good seasons.
Forgot about Breon.
And it's all because there's mostly bad men, but there was one bad girl. You remember her?
Bad
Well,
gal.
because-
She slept with somebody the first
Bad
night.
Bad
gal.
gal.
She was regretting it ever since.
Yeah.
Okay, so to continue the comment though, where was your girlfriend when this happened? Her sister is aware of you and your girlfriend's relationship, correct? And Opie said, yes, she's aware. I don't remember where she was. I believe she went out with some work friends. And then final update, I debated on whether or not to post this since on the original post I was bombarded with hate
You don't
and
have to
threatening
post.
private
Yeah.
messages, including a dox threat. However, a few people gave some really solid advice and helpful advice. So this update is for them.
Who's giving it?
I want to know what the advice was.
I know.
What's-
Who's
What
giving
is the
advice to
advice?
this?
Probably just to say it, just to tell
just
her.
be honest. Yeah.
Say what you need
To say what you need to say. I posted last Friday afternoon. On Fridays, my girlfriend gets off work at 10 p.m. I told her sister to come over around 9:45 because we were going to tell her the truth. She agreed and I waited. The anxiety I felt was tremendous, but I kept reminding myself that this was all my fault and nobody else but me made that mistake. When sister didn't arrive by 10 p.m., I knew something was up. My suspicions were confirmed when they walked in the house together at 10:15. They sat me down and explained the situation. Sister came clean to my girlfriend, and after a brief quarrel and anger, they decided to fuck with me to see how long I would keep the secret for. Props to them, because I was completely blindsided. Girlfriend, now ex-girlfriend, was very calm and had sister pack her a bag to stay with her. I told her my friends and I would bring her belongings and furniture anywhere they needed, and she told me that she didn't want me touching her stuff, and she would be moved out when I got home from work on Monday. TLDR, neither were pregnant. They found out about me cheating and fucked with me. I'm single now. And then
This is a win, boy.
top comment.
So they did join forces.
Yeah.
Wow.
Surprised your ex isn't mad at her sister for fucking you. And Opie said, they were briefly, but sibling love is different than romantic love, so it's easier to forgive her.
And the thing
I think you can
is,
forgive, but it takes longer than that, right?
no, what I think it is, it's the common enemy.
I
It's the
guess.
common enemy. If I have to do something to hurt somebody else that's
Yeah.
hurt me, I want to do what I need to do.
But you're joining forces with the person who helped hurt you.
The
And
sister did not
actually-
have to follow through.
Because what's the sister? The sister's mad? I'm like, well, you knew that he was dating her. What's the sister got to be mad about? He didn't betray the sister.
Well, I feel like maybe he's saying like the girlfriend is mad.
Yeah.
I don't know if the sister regrets it though, but also like what you're saying, maybe teaming up for a minute to like get him like tricked on this thing, but also like I'm not
Moving in
staying with you
together?
after.
But hell, now that you say that do make sense.
Yeah,
I'm
like-
thinking about it.
He didn't betray both of them. It's not like both of them thought they were dating him and then they found out.
No, yeah, you're
She
right.
knew he was dating her.
No, yeah, the sister's kind of the enemy too.
Yeah, Maddie, I'm not moving in
I'm not.
with the person who cheated with my boyfriend, my sister.
Because why are you? Oh,
Unless you're like, no rent.
I
I'm
could
not paying any rent because you cheated with my boyfriend.
and I'm eating all your food.
And I'm eating everything.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, I could maybe understand what SJ is talking about of like maybe having a lapse to like mess with him.
Yeah.
But after that, I'm like, girl, you did that too.
Right. I didn't forget about
Like
that.
I'm done with both of you.
The sister hugs you like, that was good. We got him. And I'm
You like whisper in your ear, you're like,
it's your
get the
turn.
fuck off of me.
Now it's your turn.
Now it's your turn. Oh, wait, slit your throat.
That's crazy.
No, it's
Turns into a slasher movie.
That's what?
I think he won though out of this. This is the best case scenario. He already
It
knew the
is.
relationship was over. Like he was like, I accept it was done. Now he doesn't have to have kids, and it's just the end of the relationship.
I mean, I guess technically, yeah, he went away with the least blood on his hands. Like
I
maybe
thought-
he'll feel bad for cheating,
Oh, I
but
think he's definitely
you
gonna
know,
feel
the
bad.
girlfriend's effed up from that.
Yeah,
I don't really know. Sister's in the middle, but still, maybe she'll have some guilt, but also
Sister's in the
feelings.
middle. I think she might be a villain too.
No. I'm
Sister
what I'm
was on
saying is
top, I
like
think.
maybe she's more in the middle of feeling guilty, but also feeling
What
angry.
the hell did you say?
What did you say?
You were like, sister's in the middle. I was like, I think sister was on top.
And you fist
And then
bumped
he
that?
fist bumped me. He was happy.
That's actually crazy for him to fist bump.
I
that.
can't believe you.
He initiated
Brandon,
it too.
It was the comedic timing.
It
that was
good.
so Sam, but for you,
That's why I was like, I know
But
it's
for
good
you-
because he fist bumped me. I was like, dang, it was good. Huh?
The comedic timing on that was just.
We're over here like we were just talking about her story.
Yeah.
Remember that? You being
And
an
I am. She was on top.
ally.
She was on top. You know?
hell yeah. Come on, bro.
I like my women on top if we being real. History, man.
That's crazy. That's history. Don't call it
Damn,
history.
why are we being funny?
You're being hilarious this episode.
Okay. Guys, we're gonna go.
That's
We
it?
have to go.
Yeah.
That's all of the stories we have.
That was nice.
I like that.
I like that.
Harmonize. Do y'all think that Oreos are just as addictive as crack?
I've never had crack, so I can't tell you.
You know, I think it's up there.
I think it's very
I have
addictive.
had
I'm
crack,
eating
and I
an
would say-
entire thing. I can't buy Oreos anymore because I will.
There's something about like I eat an Oreo and then I
one caught you off
immediately
guard.
need another fix.
Like if you're still chewing it and you're already shoving another one in your mouth.
And I'm
every
thinking
time.
about the next one. I haven't even finished the one I'm eating.
I've
Man,
never
I haven't
had
had
that
those in a while.
experience.
Really?
I'm like, because I remember I saw the study and they're like, Oreos is just as addictive or like a little less addictive than people that are on crack. So I was like, okay, let me try this out. And I'm like eating the Oreos and I'm like, okay. After like,
I don't think it can be addictive. I'm like, I'm not like mortgaging my life for
They engineering
Oreos.
it. You know what is
Yeah.
addictive
I
like
need a
crack?
Yeah.
Hot fries.
that is dangerous.
Now
don't
that's
think so.
Mm.
whoo, when you start eating them things.
And then it's like, you're like,
I had 2 bags this week for the first time in like for the first time in forever. I had 2 bags of hot fries. For the first time in forever, I didn't share it with you guys.
Who can say I am hot fries for the better?
I was with it. I was like, you need to have the lyrics before you sing it.
And,
and then the texture somehow.
It's a texture.
It's like, yeah, you're like,
when you
mm.
get to crunching on them, and it's just like
Not
something.
his tongue. You see his tongue? His tongue went crazy
you might
for
be
that hot
good because you're
fry.
remembering it.
It's like sensory. I don't know. It's
You
like
just got transported
I
back.
need it.
Oh my god!
I
and like
need
never
just
had
how
that
it's like
feeling for
stuck
hot
in your
fries.
gums. Oh my god, I
It was
love
like-
it. I
That
love
was
a
a
hot
good snack,
fry.
and I won't eat them for 10 years.
No, I'm like, oh, I'm about to buy some, bruh. I'm on a diet. This is sad. I'm gonna get some, dude.
I'm about to buy some.
I'm about to buy something.
All right. Bye, guys.
He about to bust.
That shit was funny.
Tonight's stories. Dating technique.
Fake pictures?
Move out.
Break it off.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Comfort Level Podcast. I'm Maddie, and I'm here with
Brando.
Sam.
SJ.
Just hit the like and subscribe. Just for that.
You Like a Bad Movie.
Yeah.
You
But
would like Kenny JD's channel.
exciting. Bad.
You would
I
like
watched a
Kenny
really
JD's
bad.
channel.
I watched a really bad couple movies on Tubi.
Ooh.
I saw Meth Alligator. Anybody see that? See that?
No.
No. You're like, you guys have seen that,
Yeah, I've
right?
been checking up on
So
Tubi.
When you said couple bad movies, I thought you meant like
Couples?
couples.
No.
Yeah, that's
No,
what I thought
I've
too.
seen a couple of bad
But
Tubi
meth alligators
movies.
about 2 alligators falling in love.
Yeah, obviously. It's about
On meth.
like an alligator. He's like 30 foot long. And it opens by like these 2 guys. They're like cooking meth in the lab, and they're
Can you hand me a ouchie?
and they're about to get like the cops are about to get them. So they're on the run. They start running into like this swamped bayou type area. This huge alligator, just CGI alligator, just comes out of the water and eats the bag of cocaine that these guys were having.
Of course.
And then he just turns into like this
Inquisitive, yeah.
meth alligator that's
cocaine bear.
That's looking for his next fix and it's killing people as he's trying to get his next fix.
That's good.
It was so bad. I
love that stuff. It's like Sharknado. And,
yes, exactly. Yeah. This like subtype of movie. And I'm just like, I think about how somebody literally sat down and write this. And a group of people got together and they filmed this and took it serious.
They took it seriously. Well, depending on people, like some of these people, they're phoning it in. Because what was the movie? I think it was The Meg. It was one where there was a shark.
The shark.
But it was one singular shark, and the town was flooding. So the shark could get to multiple places. And it was like in someone's house. It was like climbing up the stairs.
The shark was climbing up the stairs.
It was using water, but it's like, how is a shark getting everywhere? But it could get anywhere because it was like breaking through windows. And I'm like, this is so easy to get from one shark. And they could not get away from the shark. It was killing everybody. Meth alligators are good.
Yeah.
I do love those movies.
It was so bad, it was kind of good. It was.
So this first story is, am I the asshole for calling my wife's friend's dating technique idiotic?
I mean, sometimes some people have some really weird ways of
1,000%
trying to
get the person.
Get a person. And it's like, sometimes we're trying too hard.
I fear
sometimes we are doing like methods that are just really obscure. And it's just like, do we need to do this? Mm-hmm. Is this something that's actually attractive?
If it works, then
most times it doesn't in these scenarios, right?
Yeah.
So,
especially in that dating period, you gotta be experimental.
I feel like it was really pointed at me. I'm like, wait, does that mean I'm doing something wrong? It feels like you're holding something back.
No,
okay. Well, that's cool,
right? So. Am I the asshole for calling my wife's friend's dating technique idiotic? My male 38 wife, female 34, had some of her friends over for dinner, and we're all talking about this and that. One of her friends, female 32, starts talking about how she can't find any good men to stick around. My wife and her friends are sympathetic. We keep on talking about her and her latest dates, and she starts talking about her dating technique. Okay. This is essentially to show as little interest as possible and to ghost guys she likes, since she wants them to fight for her. Yeah. I laugh and I say that's just plain stupid. And of course, she won't find any good men since only the bad ones will actually do that. Like, good guys will respect you and will never keep chasing you if you send out that signal that you don't want that. Mm-hmm. I'm on the spectrum and can have a hard time realizing when people are upset. So my wife bumped me and told me to shut up. Later, after everyone left, she told me she agreed with me, but I didn't need to be so blunt about it.
Women!
So am I the asshole? And then there's an edit.
You need to tell your friends.
You do need to tell your friends. I mean, especially if you're trying to keep a man.
That's not good advice.
You need
in
friends.
In order to keep a man, I never look at him or talk to him at all.
And I told him to get out of my face and don't turn back. And then when they don't, why didn't they turn back?
And he turns around, he's like, that's the love of my life.
Well, I feel like that advice is for like a middle schooler who like doesn't understand.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So the fact that it's a 32-year-old woman is like, well,
very concerning.
Which I think a lot of those things work in like middle school, high school, because there's a close proximity. You're always confronted. There's a reason why you see that person all the time, and you can do the little.
Yeah.
But as you're an adult, that does not work anymore.
Especially in this age.
Way more in this age.
Yeah.
As soon as you did, I'm like, I'm done.
Swipe. That's all you gotta do.
I feel like it might be the media that might glamorize like this type of situation that like it might actually work. Like just act like you don't care. Don't pretend about him. And then in the story, the guy, he's like, actually, you know what? I need to go after her. In the movie, that's how it happens. Mm-hmm. In the shows, that's how it happens. It is really cute.
Yeah.
I love it. It makes you feel like, but in real life,
you gotta communicate exactly how you feel. Unfortunately,
it works in theory.
Like,
in practice.
So she didn't like me.
Yeah, she didn't like me. She's mean. I think that's it.
So I guess it's good. We're done.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was like, that was actually the love of my life. I was waiting for him to text me back, but if he's showing interest, let's say like he likes her back and she's ghosting him, how do you think that's sending the right signal to keep trying?
What makes you, if you genuinely like someone, right, and you want to have a relationship with them, what makes you be like, okay, we're actually like have a really good footing right now. Let me just ghost them. What tells you that that's a good idea?
Because I think like, oh, the chase. Some people want the chase.
Okay.
And I don't think ghosting allows that. I think you still have to give someone a little something.
A little paper trail.
Yeah, something to follow.
Yeah. But also, how does that evolve? Because it doesn't just like let's
when do
say
you switch to being good and nice.
Yeah. Or like, let's say you finally get into the relationship. So what, like, you're just going to automatically be good at communicating? You've been practicing ghosting people for so long.
Yeah.
You're just going to ghost naturally.
Yeah.
I feel like OP is taking all of her experience with maybe bad guys and putting that towards experience with everybody.
Yeah.
Because I think it's easy for, if you've only ever had experience where it's a roller coaster because it's not good, it's like sometimes it's fun and crazy and wild and sad. But then you get into a love that's actually good for you, you would think it's boring because it's consistent.
Oh, absolutely.
Something that's stable. Ooh, girl.
So maybe this is where she doesn't even recognize it because she's like, but if he likes me back, this is what's supposed to happen because this is how love has been for me in the past.
Yeah.
But a stable, good partner would be like, no, you're not sending me the right signals that you like me. And so that's where that disconnect's coming from because this is how she knows how to love.
Right.
But that's not necessarily maybe love. Maybe it's more toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people were following a not logical way of dating. Like a lot of people are like, I want to find someone, I want to meet someone, find the love of my life. But I'm in my house 24 hours of the day. I never leave. I don't do any activity. I don't talk to anyone else. And you're like, it's going to be probably harder for you to do that.
Yeah. I just feel like the day and age that we're in now, I feel like we're just so, I think because we just have we're all so chronically online.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we're so like, not necessarily anti-community, but we're not in necessarily a position where we have like these spaces where we can build a community.
Mm-hmm.
We don't really have third spaces. I think all those things combined, it creates a very, very, very hard environment. And especially if someone where you're, let's say, more introverted, ooh.
The world has been built now for introverts.
For introverts. And it just feeds, as someone who's introverted, it just feeds into that. So once you get stuck in that like cycle, it's hard to get, it feels almost scarier to go back out.
Yeah.
You know?
You used to have to call people to get food. You would call them on the phone and say an order. Now, people ain't doing that.
You need to open that app.
You better open that app up and tell me.
The third party app.
But it's just little things like that interaction that we don't have to do anymore. So you don't even have ways to practice.
Yeah.
Or do. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
Yeah. If I was just born 15 years later, it would have totally suited my personality because I wouldn't even had to been like, hi, can I place an order to go for Madi, please?
What are you talking about? Who are you?
You can just order through the app. You can order online.
That's what everyone thinks they're going to be angry if you mess up. Like, who is this? You called the wrong number.
Why'd you call?
Yeah.
Or you think it's going to be like, as a teenager, you think it's going to be like maybe another teenager just like, okay, and what else?
This dude
Fatty.
wants something.
You want food? Fatty made
Eat
Fatterson.
Fat.
I honestly think like...
I'm sorry.
I think that is so valid. Truthfully, like I said, as someone who's introverted, if I was born maybe like 5 or 10 years later, no way I would have the skills to just operate out in the universe. There's just no way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see how you can learn to just be like a regular human in this day and age.
And COVID made it worse.
It's always COVID.
It's always
It's
like
always COVID.
It's crazy that one day, like, people's grandkids are going to be like, Grandpa, you blame everything on COVID. You're like, everything changed when COVID happened, son.
You hear about 2016? Nah.
You hear about 2020. The
That's
20s.
like when our great grandparents were talking about the Spanish flu.
Mm-hmm.
It changed everything.
Okay, so edit. I showed this post to my wife since some of these comments made me wonder some things. First being, if they never told her this themselves, since it's kind of a dick move on their part. She said they have, though not as bluntly as I did, just saying that would never work as she's doing it would. But she just kept doing it. Apparently 3 years ago, she messed up royally on her long-term relationship of 4 years. They had a fight. She went out to get some drinks to cool off, and in her anger, she slept with another guy.
Oh.
Oh. I asked her if she knew she was really drunk when it happened. Since it does not excuse her actions, it would make her more susceptible to manipulation from bad eggs. According to her friend, she was not drunk, just in an awful place mentally and wanted to punish him. She then felt extremely guilty and told him, and he dumped her. Oof. Since then, she's had nothing but one-night stands and short-term flings from not-so-good guys. The best one lasted 4 months. But due to bad communication or her way of dating, he thought they were friends with benefits and she thought they were a couple. Oh. So when she found out he was sleeping with other people, she was heartbroken. She's really a sweet person, Yikes. Very bubbly and kind. I think she might just have some kind of trauma from her long-term ending the way it did. My wife does not know if she used this technique before that relationship or if it started after. I hope she stops going about it this way and finds someone good. I've told my wife to tell her I'm sorry for the way I phrased it. Not the asshole. If yes means yes is to be fully accepted throughout society, then this playing hard to get nonsense needs to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think there's a difference between like trying to get reciprocation, trying to get energy returned, and playing hard to get. Like, I'm not just going to let you in for free or let you in with nothing gained or like nothing you didn't put on the table, no investment. But I got to give you something back to show you like, hey.
I feel like she can't. I feel like if she really wanted this kind of like cat and mouse dynamic type, she could still get this, like get that same feeling if she has to still give. Right. Because if you just like, if you just jump off the face of the earth, how would you know? Right. How would you know? And plus that other person is just from the perspective of, I thought like we really had something. I thought we had like vibed well, and they just stopped talking to me. From that perspective, that's kind of like vulnerable, kind of humbling, right. Where you're just like, ooh, yeah, the mixed signals. But I feel like if she were to give a little more, that is absolutely a dynamic that could be had.
Yeah. And I think about, because I'm on the dating apps because I'm introverted. I ain't going out. So I'm on dating apps. And it's funny, I wonder if this technique is being employed because you'll match with someone, a message will never be sent. You'll send a message and nothing is ever responding. You're like,
what's the point?
I'm not going to look thirsty for a person I don't know and be like, let me send you another message. Like, hey, what's going on? You're like, no, I'm not going to do that. Yeah. To me, you're just a person in this phone. And what deems you necessary that I'm going to put the energy in for something I have no idea if it's going to be reciprocated at all.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I could see why guys would just want to break it off.
Like this next story.
Ooh.
She's back.
She's back.
I was terrible at transitions. You remember at the very beginning? Awful. Dog water. Couldn't do it.
Dog water.
Look at me now.
And guess what? Nobody was going to bring it up.
Look at me now.
Yeah, I don't remember that. All I know is this SJ right in front of me.
Mm-hmm. In the flesh.
Yeah.
Waiting through a window. Okay, so this next story is, am I the asshole for breaking off my engagement because my boyfriend would not get a vasectomy?
No.
Yeah.
I think if it's like a difference in wanting kids and not, that's an important thing to know before you get married if you don't see eye to eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. My boyfriend, now ex-fiance, I guess, of less than a year, and I have 8 kids between us.
Oh my God. Wait.
He has more than I do.
Wait, they've been together less than a year?
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't make all the 8 kids. I was like...
But amongst the two of them.
At a factory. Pop them out.
There's also a significant age gap, and he's in his mid-50s. Mm-hmm. We are very intimately active. When I'm ovulating, we use a condom, but he hates condoms and always complains about it. But I'm still very fertile and I don't want to risk it. I don't like birth control because it makes me crazy. I've tried an IUD before, but I wasn't able to tolerate it, and that's why I'm not on birth control. Sometimes we try the gel or the female condom, but I don't fully trust those things. We had a very long conversation about it last weekend, and I told him I want him to get a vasectomy because I don't want any accidents happening. He said he doesn't want to do that and that I should go on birth control. I explained to him for the 100th time why I can't go on birth control, and he told me I should have a hysterectomy or get my tubes tied if I didn't want any more kids. I think that's way worse than a vasectomy. I showed him the fact sheet of why a vasectomy is very safe, but he said he feels like it would prevent him from having more kids if he wanted to in the future. They're getting married. More kids with who?
Why do you need more?
I was just getting ready to say, with who?
Yeah.
She just said she didn't want any more kids.
And they're getting married.
The clock.
And I'm like, bro, your time is expiring.
You got a lot of kids, just pour into them, maybe.
I just need one more.
I told him that if he's willing to put my hormones and my body through hell, then he doesn't really care about me and that he was being selfish. Besides that, he still owes back child support in addition to his current child support, and his wages are garnished every month. So because of that, I'm bringing in more than he does. But on our combined salaries, after his child support is deducted, we could not afford an accident baby until his youngest turned 21, which is a few years away. I was so mad that I took the ring off and I gave it back to him. That was a week ago. He hasn't tried to contact me at all for a week already, and we usually talk or text every single day. So am I the asshole for asking him to get a vasectomy because I don't want to go on birth control or get a hysterectomy with edits?
No. Oh my gosh. OP, I'm sorry. That's really terrible. That's really terrible. Me and my friends, we were talking about birth control, and I went on TikTok and I was just like reading the comments of women who are or were on birth control at some point. I've never been on birth control, so I've never had this experience. But you read these comments and oh my God, the stories, like either it makes them gain weight, it makes them just emotional where they just have mood swings. You know, after they got off, it took them a while for them to conceive again if they wanted to. Yeah. Like, there's just so many. Overwhelmingly, most women haven't had a good time. And it seemed like it was just across the board, no matter what it was the pill, IUD, you know, whatever it was. Generally, it just seemed like women just did not have a good time on it. So I think it's really, is a vasectomy reversible?
It is, but it's not 100% reversible.
Yeah, it's not 100%
It's not as
guaranteed.
like, because we were like, oh, because we had a story before, we were like, oh, you can just reverse it back. Apparently, it's not like that.
There is a chance that you could forever be, what is it? Impotent.
Okay. I think if we're thinking big picture, and I think if this guy, he proposed, so obviously he wanted to marry her. Mm-hmm. If he's thinking big picture and cares about his family, obviously she's already broke it down and like, dude, we already can't afford this. He clearly can't afford it. He's back due on child support. So it's like, at what point, I think it's more ego than anything, truthfully, is what I believe. If you can look at your finances, look at your life, see combined that you guys have 8 children total. It's not like you don't have any kids. You have 8 children combined, and you're 50 years old.
Mm-hmm. I got to finish the set with you.
4 and 4, that's the whole set.
But I ain't got one with you, so I want my baby to have my baby. My baby's having my baby.
Oh my
You get a damn dog. I think I would I would end it as well.
OP dodged a bullet. I don't think he cares about you. Because especially when it comes to her bringing up all the facts and stuff, and then especially her own experience with birth control, he doesn't care about you if that's his only rebuttal. I want to be able to have children.
And I guess, I mean, it's not even like you want to have kids, but I guess you can see how he would be as a father right now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And he seems to be pretty selfish and not even looking after your well-being.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how much he would necessarily look after the kids. The big thing that we brought up was why is he worried about having kids after you if you guys are getting married? And you guys are going to, he's 50. So hopefully he's locking in for the long haul. Otherwise, why are we getting married if you're seeing a future past me? So,
I mean, I don't know how many baby mamas he got, but he could be like, it's likely not going to last.
Yeah.
Like if you go in with,
I think that's true, but he's already thinking so small picture that he's thinking about the next one. He's not even willing to do this stuff for you to be comfortable. He's willing to have you completely have your tubes tied or having it be completely removed more than he is getting something like that for himself.
Right.
Just because he wants to have sex without a condom. Okay, well then I'm fine with what we're doing. If you want to do more, then you go do more.
Right.
Why are you making me go do more?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's where I'm like, that standpoint, specifically that, I don't think he's wrong for saying like, I don't want a vasectomy. If it's his part of his body, if he doesn't want to do it, I don't think he has to do it. And it's her right to be like, well, I don't want to have kids and we need to do something about it. And I don't want to do this dangerous thing of getting a hysterectomy or getting on an IUD or any of that. To me, I'm like, they're just coming at an impasse. I do think there is ways where he's like, oh, it is selfish that he doesn't do it. But if that's in his heart, he's like, I do want to have a kid. I just think they're incompatible. Mm-hmm. To me, it is more about her seeing this 50-year-old man who has this many kids and can't afford these kids, and then going into life and like, well, if we have another one that's good, that's just a bad partner. I'm like, you don't think about life in a way. Why would I want to be tied together with someone who sees life like this?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I know people, I have friends who are like, I just had a kid. Like, they're just rolling through life and they had a kid with no like, well, you got to pay for that and you have other kids and you're like, you don't think about your decisions.
Yeah.
And this man is 50 and he still has that mindset. 100%, you dodged a bullet, get out of this.
Yeah. Well, I think he's selfish because he doesn't want to do it, but he wants her to do it.
Well, he can say from the standpoint of like, if you want this, then you do it.
Well, but I think that's what she's saying too. So that's what I'm saying. The selfishness is...
Well, he doesn't want it.
He wants her to be on something so that he can have sex with her.
I thought he just wants to have sex with her with no condom. With no caring
but she
about
doesn't
the
want a baby.
Repercussions of it.
Yeah.
But did he say he doesn't want to have a baby?
No, she said she doesn't want to have a baby.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, she wants this thing. He doesn't care about that thing. It's not something important to him.
I know, but you're saying it's not necessarily selfish for him to not want to get a vasectomy, which I agree. But I think it's kind of selfish for him to be like, well, even though you are also on the same, you don't want to get a hysterectomy or an IUD, this is what I think you should do to solve this issue.
I would say he's being selfish if he was like, I also don't want to have kids. And you should do this. Mm-hmm. But if he doesn't have that voice, I don't think it's necessarily selfish. But I could be totally wrong with that.
I do think he's a bunch of red flags, though, like you guys are saying.
So many red flags. He has an incredible amount of red flags.
I want to say something that's really crazy. I actually agree with Sam's take.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
I actually agree with Sam's take. As much as I hate this guy's actually a piece of shit.
Oh, I hate him. I think he sucks.
Please act. Oh. I think he's trying to say, well, you don't want to have kids, then go ahead and get a vasectomy, get on birth control. I think he's trying to say, well, you want this thing, so go ahead and do that.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that necessarily makes him selfish. I just think that makes him he's not able to see the big picture.
1,000%.
He absolutely is the asshole, though.
Honestly, I mean, she seems sad that he's not calling her back after a week. I think, like you guys are saying, dodged a bullet. It's probably for the best.
What's love got to do with it? Like, this is where I'm like, love is literally stupid. Because if you can't just think with this guy is not...
It's not good.
I'm listening to a story about him and he sucks.
But from her perspective, like, she's losing a lot right now. She's losing a lot. Can you imagine? You go from being engaged, you're in the mindset of, oh my God, what are we going to do for the wedding?
Yeah.
And then suddenly you guys are at this huge impasse that you guys probably should have talked about before we got to this point. I just think they really hit a roadblock of where they're just, it's irreconcilable differences where that's just something we just can't get past. You feel this way, I feel this way. Yeah. And there is no way we can move forward amicably or where we're both kind of satisfied with how we're going to move forward. I don't think that in this situation. Mm-hmm.
To me, that's a win. We're engaged and it happened when we were engaged.
And we didn't got to spend money. Married. Yeah.
But then also I'm looking at myself. How did I get here? Why did I allow it to get this far? What did I see in this man? Because I don't want to go back and say like people who have kids and people who have to pay child support are necessarily bad. I'm like, these are indications that I'm going to keep my eye on and like see if things line up. Because, hey, you pay child support, you got multiple kids. You're behind on your child support. I'm like, these things are adding up where I'm like, one on their own isn't bad and they could be seen past and they could be working on it.
They're adding up.
They're adding up.
And they're affecting him financially. There's so much that they're adding up.
And I'm like, and I'm about to join with you financially? Now I'm on the hook for this.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the TikTokers Resilient Jenkins.
Ooh,
and how he won't get a government job because it'll be taken.
Oh my god,
for his kids.
Yeah,
and so he only ever does like random jobs or he doesn't work.
Money
she
under
works.
The table.
Yeah, and Drew's helping me make dinner. He comes in, he opens the macaroni box, and then he walks away.
Oh my god!
Or he moves the sausages on the pan, and then he walks away, and she's like, "That's my man."
Look at him. He made dinner tonight.
I'm wondering, I'm trying to see how you get in these relationships because how do people...
I think people just want love at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And like sometimes I feel like there are some instances where one, you just want love. Two, you could be in a situation where the value of yourself or the way you see yourself isn't necessarily the best. So whatever you can get, you're just going to take.
I got what I got. At least I'm not alone.
And you just roll with the punches. And it's just like, you just end up in these horrible situations where you have like a horrible partner that treats you kind of like shit. You have maybe like 2.5 kids. And you look back on your life and you're like, hold on, actually, how the fuck did I get here?
Yeah.
And I wonder if it's like the situation where if you have more than 2 kids or something, eventually it's like, if I were to leave them,
who would take
care of them and who would work?
Yeah.
And so it's like maybe you feel like stuck at a certain point.
I feel like a lot of people when they have kids, at that point, it's like,
if it's not with the right partner, you're kind of...
Yeah, if it's not with the right partner, you're kind of shit out of luck.
And you don't have a safety net or money saved up or something, or family to help you.
Yeah. I mean, it's so... And you don't have a community, like, you're just really kind of shit out of luck. Especially if you're, like, trying to be a good parent. You really just gotta... You kind of just sell your life away.
Yeah.
And then you're just grinding it out as a parent until, they get to the age where they can kind of take care of themselves.
I also think it's a lack of self-love. If you don't really truly love yourself, you'll accept anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then those anythings get you in situations where you fall for anything.
Yeah.
Falling for anything, go without a condom one day, get a baby next, then it leads down the cycle.
Yeah, because you're like chasing these right now pleasures. It feels good right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't love yourself enough to be like, what about the future, Sam?
Yeah.
What's going on in the future?
And then
not Sam.
Just not having enough, even like after like heartbreak, just not taking enough time for yourself to just really find out who you are as a person, what you like, what you don't like.
But some people can't be alone.
Yeah.
There is a lot, and I'm like, I know a lot of people that just can't be alone.
Yeah. But that's completely self-love. You're like, man, I can't even just spend time with myself. I need a person. Or even if you're like, I'm a people person. I need people. I'm like, it ain't got to be romantic. You can have platonic relationships that feed you in the same way.
Or you can date everything.
Can
The
you?
game,
Yeah.
Date everything.
Maybe it might be limited. Like, sex is just one thing. You can have a fully intimate relationship with someone and never have sex with them.
I feel like, but to get there in like a friend, in like a platonic way, I think that takes a while.
I feel like women are doing it like
Well,
quite
yeah,
easily.
because-
Not easily. I still think it's work, but they'll
I
allow
think it
themselves to be
definitely-
more open.
Yeah. I think it's definitely a more safer space with women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Edit.
Oh, yeah, right.
Why should she say it like that?
For those who are calling me the asshole and live in the US and pay taxes, with our current combined income, we make just above the income threshold for Medicaid and food stamps. If we had an oops baby, it would make us eligible for Medicaid and food stamps. If I took hormonal birth control and it made me go nuts, which is what happens when I took birth control, I would lose my job and then I would definitely qualify for Medicaid and food stamps. If I get a hysterectomy or a tubal litigation.
Ligation. That was ligation.
I thought it was ligation too, but this says litigation.
I think
like
she meant
it's a
ligation.
legal proceeding.
Yeah. Litigation.
Yeah,
If my tubes get litigated,
Girl, I get it, man.
can you look it up really quick? Is
Lig-
it tubal ligation? Because I thought it was ligation too, but I'm clearly seeing litigation.
Ligation. It is
Okay.
ligation, yes.
If my tubes get sued,
Yeah.
I won't
or
recover.
You won't.
that's not going to cover anything.
Just the attorney fees alone.
Insurance ain't covering
They ain't
that.
covering that.
Or a tubal ligation, which is a very high risk surgery with complications, and I can't work, and then I would definitely qualify for Medicaid and food stamps. How would you feel about your tax dollars being used to support my family because a man who has many children and is in his mid-50s doesn't like to use condoms and doesn't want to get a simple, safe procedure? And then somebody else said, so top comment, so how long is he planning on staying with you if he's planning on having more kids one day and you're not?
That's the
Right.
great question. Great question.
Great question.
We were all wondering that, actually.
Actually, I have a friend whose dad just had a baby, and he's like early 60s, I think.
Now, these older men with babies, I think
Yeah.
that's a really interesting. Like, I see them on social media, and they're like 65, and they're like, "This is my son Kobe.
Yeah.
He's 5 months." I'm like, dude, when he go, he might not have a dad when he goes
That's
to
what I'm
college.
like. I think it's like irresponsible.
I
Yeah.
agree.
I was just
I
about
think
to say
it's
that.
very irresponsible
I
to do
agree.
it when you're like, I don't even know if I'm going to make to when you're 18. It's very realistic. I couldn't make it to 18, let alone through your 20s, walking you down, like all that kind of stuff. And you're just like, well, I'm just going to have a baby in my 60s.
Bro, you might
I-
not even see them graduate high school.
I think
Yes.
like if you're really trying to be I feel like for me, the type of parent that I want to be, like I need my mom now. Like I'm past my mid-20s.
Come on, chill out.
She's not.
She's
You're in your
not.
mid-20s.
She's literally the right the
You're
middle.
literally in the middle of your 20s.
She said pass.
And it's like I can't imagine like people who have had their moms like pass while they were young.
Yeah.
I just cannot imagine living like right now, not being able to go to my mom.
Right.
Yeah. We're really lucky to have our moms.
For real. And it's
Yeah, we
like,
are.
I just can't. Life is already hard enough to navigate. And without having someone, obviously, like there's always parental figures and, you know, like people that you can go to. But it's different when you have someone that's like more or less responsible for you or
Right.
feels responsible for
Right.
you. Who, like, at the end of the day, like, yeah, that's my kid.
I'm going to be there for
If you don't have that person, it's like, damn, who do I have? And it can feel so isolating. So I just to have a child so late in life and like be intentional about it, I just never understood that. If you're trying to be like a responsible parent and know that being a parent doesn't just stop after 18, I don't know why you would do it.
Especially with like in the US, all these processed foods and stuff, all these accidents can just happen at flip of a dime. and you just don't know. Like, no one knows their time they're going to go.
Right.
And so for you to be that late into the game, and like, yeah, I'm going to have a kid. That's just...
So this next one is, am I the asshole for not telling my friend my shampoo had green hair dye in it?
Well, and the friend must have been tampering.
Yeah,
it must have
Must have
been
been
in it.
touching stuff.
Must have been in it. Must have been used
You
in
didn't even get
products.
permission to shower in my house.
But as a person who uses their friend's shampoo, I wish you had told me.
You use your friend's shampoo without permission?
Absolutely.
I think that maybe
That's
it's
on
like
you.
boys.
It's me.
Maybe it's just a boy
But you're
thing.
pissed.
I'm using my female friend's
'Cause I'm
shampoo
asking.
usually. I'm not asking.
I remember on the last day of the cruise, Sam's leaving. He said, "Oh yeah, by the way, I used your toothpaste for like the entire week." And I was like,
I absolutely did.
I just want to get that off my chest.
I mean, I bought the big tube, so I don't really care.
It
But
was
like,
huge.
okay,
You had enough to spare.
It
Dental
took up half our
hygiene.
bathroom. I'm like, I gotta use it. It's so big just to get room to go to the bathroom.
It's so funny because Maddie, she bought this humongous organizer, right? She's like, yeah, you can definitely use it. I didn't want to use too much space. I literally used like one pocket. I think
I
I
know.
was like,
I got so excited when I saw she filled up a pocket. I was like, oh my
I'm
God.
helping my friend out right
I was
now.
like, I don't want to take too much space. Like I put like 3 things in like one pocket.
And there was like 24 spots, but I probably used like half of it. But I was like, SJ. When I saw her use it, I was like,
She did. We made a big dish. She's
Yeah.
like, oh, you got the pocket.
and she
wanna
didn't use another pocket,
inconvenience
but
you.
at least she used the one.
If I got a pot, I would have used.
didn't bring an organizer.
Technically, it's a shoe rack on a wall,
Mm.
but instead of just putting
you
shoes in
put
there,
things in
yeah.
it.
So I said no shoes. Don't put shoes in there.
Maddie
Starts
was the
dumping
adult.
shoes. It's full of shoes.
Yeah. Am I the asshole for not telling my friend my shampoo had green hair dye in it? I'm a guy with a bright green mohawk. I've had green hair for a while. I have to use a lot of hairspray to get it to stick up, so I have to wash my hair almost every day. This makes the green fade pretty fast, so I mix green hair dye with my shampoo and conditioner to make the color last longer.
That's actually smart. Wow.
Yeah, this is a common thing people with colored hair do, which I didn't know either.
I did not know that.
Anyways, one of my friends stayed the night at my apartment after a show we went to because she missed her bus. In the morning, she asked if she could shower. She obviously didn't have anything of hers because she hadn't planned to stay the night, so I let her use my stuff. I showed her how to use my shower, and I told her to use my husband's shampoo and conditioner because mine is for my green hair. And she said, okay. I gave her a towel, left, and she took a shower. When she came out, I heard her gasp and scream, and I asked her if she's okay. She started screaming that her hair was green, and sure enough, for her blonde hair had green splotches all throughout. I asked her why she used my shampoo and conditioner when I told her it was for my green hair, and she said she thought I meant that it was good, special shampoo, and I just wanted to keep it for myself, and I should have been specific and told her it had green hair dye in it. For context, the bottles are pink and opaque, but the caps are clear and are now stained green. The liquid inside is also green from the dye. I told her I thought it was obvious what I meant, but if she didn't fully understand me, she should have just respected my things
Right.
and not
Yes.
use them simply because I told her not to. She did not like that. Now she won't talk to me and is telling all of our friends I'm an asshole for not telling her about the dye. Maybe I could have been more specific, but I don't know. I don't think I'm the asshole here. Am I the asshole?
No.
No, she is.
Especially when she's admitted, she said, well, I thought it was going to be better
Yeah, I
for
thought
your
you were
hair because your
gatekeeping,
hair.
So I took it.
Yeah.
I am praying that she is a natural blonde because if she paid to get there,
Yikes.
ooh,
Especially
that money,
green.
green, the money spent that's now phew,
Yeah,
Gone.
It's gone.
it just hurts me as a girl. But why aren't you listening to instruction? Why aren't we listening to instructions, guys?
Because at the end of the day, I could be mad in the moment at Sam in his green mohawk
Right.
because I thought that he had special shampoo for his green mohawk. And I
Right.
could use
Yeah.
it. But then when I get home and I realize I'm still pissed, I have to think about the fact that I'm actually pissed at
Yeah.
myself.
How
Take
did
a
I
look
get
in that
here?
mirror
Exactly.
and see that green hair and say, oh,
And I'm going to see that green hair and I'm going to go, should I?
my fault.
Should I try and do something with this?
Gift to jail.
Tears flowing down your eyes.
I think this is me now.
Am I
It's
meant
my
to be an
fault.
alt baddie?
So
She transformed.
So
And
yeah.
as a person who takes his friend's shampoo, if they told me not to take it, I'm not taking it.
Yeah.
The taking is because no one said anything. So it's our shampoo.
Right, until you tell me not to.
Until you tell me not to, then you'll never see me touch it. I won't even look at it.
If you're gonna say something else.
I'm just not a product taker, truthfully.
Yeah.
I just can't do it.
Yeah.
Maddie, I did use your toothpaste one time.
There we go.
It
Let
was
the
one
truth
time.
come out. I'm not a product taker.
It's funny how we made eye contact and she looked away and then looked back.
Immediately,
Maddie, I used your.
It was one
The
time
truth
I
shall
did.
set
There
you
was one
free.
day. There was
No.
one day.
That doesn't affect. That's fine.
Okay.
Toothpaste is fine. Toothbrush is
Now
crazy.
that-
Toothbrush is crazy.
insane.
Everyone knows that.
That's insane.
Even though I'm almost
Washcloth
positive
is
Maddie
crazy.
knew that.
You would do that?
No, I'm saying I'm almost positive Maddie knew that there was toothpaste gone.
Well, how
Because
did I have a big
Maddie
one or a little
weighs her
one?
toothpaste
No.
before.
Ways is crazy.
And she's
No,
like,
it was like a medium-sized toothpaste.
that's an
Oh
ounce
yeah, that's
off.
fine.
I brushed my tails twice today. There's 3 missing, actually.
The only
There's
thing I
actually
was
an
worried
ingredient
about
in here that I didn't make.
She has specific crinkles.
for how analytical I am, there's some things like that. I'm like, you don't even know me, Sam. I'd let toothpaste go. I wouldn't even worry about it. I didn't even
If
notice.
half of it was gone?
If it was all gone, I would have been
Not
like,
all, but like, what if it was full when you got there? The next day it was half.
I would have been like, dang, my dental hygiene is on it.
I'm running
Okay.
through the toothpaste.
Okay.
Because at that point, that's when I'm pulling a hair and I'm putting a little hair over it. I'm like watching to see where's the hair at.
Setting traps?
Setting booby traps.
Wow! And you're a product
Yeah,
user
yeah.
yourself? Come
Well,
on!
half my toothpaste gone. I'm like,
forward.
you can use it, but half? What are we doing?
You're like talking to Brandon. He has like your hair in his mouth.
Yeah.
You're like,
Where'd that come from?
Full of
So how big is
toothpaste.
your mouth?
I'm like, you're just eating toothpaste at that point. One hair just dangling. I'm like, wait, how
It's like
did
in the
you
middle
do
of the
So did you take anything in line?
No.
Oh.
I
he's like,
came
it would make me feel
prepared.
better if you took something of mine.
Well,
It wouldn't make me feel any either way. I feel good.
no,
either
I
way.
think for me it was the fact that you said it at the end of the week. I was like, I mean, at this point it's pointless. If you would have told me like halfway through, I'd be like, oh yeah, bet for sure.
Am I the asshole for sending my mom fake pictures of my son because she refused to stop sharing them on social media?
Oh,
It's
no.
a fake picture.
Eventually, she talks about it's AI.
Hey,
She sends an AI fake picture of a baby.
And moms are believing all of AI.
They do believe it.
Because I showed my mom a dachshund with ice skates skating on Olympic ice. She ate it up. She's like, oh my
You
God.
don't know what they do these days.
So, am I the asshole for sending my mom fake pictures of my son because she refused to stop sharing them on social media? I have a 6-year-old son. When he was born, I shared his pictures with a group of people I trusted. This included my mother. The entire group knew that my husband and I did not want these shared publicly.
Yeah.
My mom shared them on Facebook to everyone. I stopped sharing with her at all. We live on a different continent, so that's the only way she would have gotten to see him, except when we visit back and forth. We recently had our second child. My mom begged for pictures. I made her promise not to share them. I said that I would only be sending them to her and that I would know if she shared them. Then I generated a bunch of pictures and I sent them to her. Within a week, I found them on my aunt's Facebook. I
Wow.
called my mom and I asked, what the fuck? And she said it wasn't her fault because she didn't post them. And I asked her how my aunt got them and she shut up. Problem came though. One of my cousins pointed out that all the pictures were generated. My mom got mad that I sent her fake pictures and demanded real ones. I declined since she obviously can't be trusted. This is causing stress in my family and friends back home. Some think I'm wrong for being so anal about my children's images online. Some think I was a jerk for sending fake pictures. Most understand why I did what I did, but some of them still think I'm being cruel to my mom.
Realize.
Realize AI. Good on the cousin for that one. I don't think she's the asshole for that because it's like, in a way, I guess you're kind of like, I would find random fake photos though, and I'd be like, this is the baby.
It's a raccoon.
Yeah, it's a raccoon in his
This is
stomach.
the baby.
This is the baby.
Yeah.
But it would be the raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh
As a
my
baby.
God.
I would send that, and she'd be like,
We get it, Rocket.
That's precious.
"You were cute."
You had a tough childhood.
He had the toughest childhood, Sam.
So tough.
But
His story is horrible, Sam.
it's really sad.
He hated it.
For what?
I was on the creator side. He made them. He can do whatever the hell he wants with them. You're a creation. I don't care about what you think. I think it was a
That's
weird story. I think they
horrible.
were the bad guys.
You don't have it. You're not an empath.
You believe in God?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You're the creation.
Yeah. God can do whatever he want with me.
Really?
I'm going to come at him to be like, oh, he wants you to do that? I'm like, yeah, let's go.
So you could be tortured and you don't want a better
The
life.
guy was like, I got to torture you. I'm like, okay, Father.
You watch what you say.
Father.
Watch what you say.
Hey, God, job me up. You know what I mean?
Forgive him, Father, because he knows not.
He knows
I
not
mean, if you
what
want to say it for a joke, but words have power, Sam.
And I take
Oh.
it back.
Really? Is that rebuke it?
He knows not.
What they say? God doesn't understand sarcasm.
He does not. I'm the most sarcastic. But he does.
I think to a certain extent, but
Yeah.
God gives you
He
also
knows
what you
my
ask
heart.
for, what you
He
want.
knows my heart.
And his heart was pumping as he said it out loud. He was like, God, I'm just kidding. Don't. But no, I don't think you're the asshole. I think kids' safety nowadays is something that's important. It's something that I even think about, like, for my future kids. And, you know, I even think about, like, with my nieces and nephews. I'm not really on Facebook, like, personally, but there was a time when I wanted to post my niece, but then I always knew, I'm like, I want to wait until they post something.
Right.
They've never posted their images online. So that to me says that I'm like, I'm never going to post anything if they never post anything.
Yeah.
And that's good, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's how you should do it.
And I would have wished that mom in this situation would have done the same thing of like, and they were explicitly told, like, we don't want our children's images
Right.
online. So mom's the asshole. And now she's upset when she realizes she got duped, but it's like, Mom, you got tested and you failed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you want me to do?
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
just like the shampoo. It's like you're getting mad for going against what I said to do, and then you got the consequence of it.
Yeah.
But I'm the bad one?
You're proving my point.
Yeah, you literally proved my point.
And I wonder what OP meant by the family's exhausted by it. Because, yeah, you proved the point. She's not trustworthy. Why would I share the pictures with you?
Never
Well,
should.
I'm sure it sucks because you guys are on different continents, because now mom can't be trusted. Nobody sees your kids. Nobody sees what your kids look like unless they see them in person. And that probably does have to suck. I can't imagine having like the privilege of you sharing photos of your child or photos of me and your child. And I can't have that anymore because somebody in the group ruined it for all of us.
Yeah.
Right.
Because now if I send a photo to my brother and my brother sends it to my mom, oh, it's on Facebook
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Right.
Because brother feels bad about mom, so he sends it to mom. Mom posts, look at my cute grandkids.
Yeah.
Yep. I think the mom is absolutely the asshole. Like Maddie, you were saying, I think kids' safety online nowadays, like online is a crazy, crazy, crazy space. And you do have to protect children. I think OP was saying that how it's caused just kind of like a rift because, you know, they can't see, they live on a different continent and these family members can't see their OP's children. What I would suggest is maybe like WhatsApp it where, you know, there's a feature where you can send a picture and you can only look at it one time and you can't screenshot it.
Yeah.
It's a happy medium where, you know, obviously like you don't get to keep the picture,
Yeah.
but you either see something or you see nothing.
You know what I'm doing though? I say, give me your phone and take a picture of my phone right now.
I don't think grandma has capability of doing that though mentally.
If brother or cousin was
Grandma
around, I'd be
knows
like,
that.
I don't think most grandmas know that.
I feel like grandmas are doing it like, hey, you can just crop this picture, and they're just like taking a picture with another picture. I feel like that's
You can't screenshot on WhatsApp. If they see the screenshot, it won't work.
No, they're doing this.
No, if you try to screenshot, like if you do a view once only photo, you send it, they try to screenshot it, it blacks out.
WhatsApp.
Like how it does on Netflix.
Yeah,
okay.
WhatsApp disables
How
it.
would you know? How would you know what it does on Netflix?
She's
But
trying
I've
to
done it
bootleg
too.
many a movie.
Anytime.
I've done it too.
Trying to bootleg all these movies.
Yeah, I think that was a good perspective you had, though, Maddie, when you're saying the whole everybody suffers now because mom couldn't get it right. I guess I wasn't thinking that way. But yeah, that does make sense as to why the rest of the family would be exhausted. I thought more so was like the mom's complaining to everybody and everybody's like, but you did it.
Yeah, probably that too.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a little bit of both for sure.
Yeah.
Well, it's like sometimes people, like OPs, standing on business about what they said. And a lot of people are like, she did it. It's fine.
Just
like,
give
it's
her what she
annoying.
wants.
Yeah, just give in to what she's saying. But people get annoyed when people follow through on their word. And you're like, dang, so no one's getting pictures now? Like, I get people are like, no, just stay on your word. This is what happens.
And that's so true,
Yeah.
Sam, dude. Everybody hates it when you follow through.
When you follow
now
through, I'm the
I'm
bad
the
guy.
bad
I
guy.
told you.
I told y'all from the beginning
I
y'all wanted
really-
to keep playing.
Yeah.
You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Yeah. I agree.
Duh.
Don't be mad at me. I told y'all.
That hit her.
That did.
Am I the asshole for telling my roommate that she needs to move out before the baby comes?
Oh.
You got a pregnant roommate. You said, but the baby's not on the
And
lease.
that's really
Oh
tough.
my God.
That's really tough. That's a really tough situation.
Can the baby pay rent?
I didn't sign up for it.
I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up for this.
But this is something I would
But
think in
it's-
my head, but I could never actually be like, you got to move out.
I think
I would, in my head, I'm 100% thinking, I literally did not sign up for it. This is crazy that now I got another roommate. But I could never be like, you got to get out. That's a strong person. I don't think you're the asshole, but I want to be you.
I just don't know. I don't know. Maybe I could. If I'm like losing sleep chronically, maybe I could. Maybe I
No.
could. Ooh, I don't know.
Am I the asshole for telling my roommate that she needs to move out before the baby comes? I don't know if I'm being harsh. I just am being honest with my roommate. I, 19 female, share an apartment with my roommate, Kayla, 21 female. We've lived together for a year. It was my apartment first, but my aunt suggested having a roommate would be beneficial to the both of us. About 2 months ago, she told me she was pregnant. I thought the situation was weird, but I congratulated her so I wouldn't be rude. I was shocked because the dude she's dating is an old guy that's married. She said they've been dating for like 6 months.
Ooh.
Okay.
I believe that guy cut contact with her. I wanted to see what she would do because she's having a baby in the situation. She said she was figuring it out. Weeks went on. She finally sat down with me and told me she wants to keep the baby and raise it in the apartment. I won't lie, I was upset because that's not suitable for a baby. I told her we live in a 2-bedroom with very thin walls. I'm a full-time student, but I work night shifts. She's in school to be a lawyer and wouldn't even have enough time to study. The lease states that we can't have no long-term guests. LOL the baby. LOL the
Okay.
baby being a guest. Imagine that. She went on to say the baby isn't a guest and she can figure it out. She started venting about her boyfriend not answering her calls. She loves him. The last message he left her, though, was saying that he will beat her if she comes around his family. I told her to report this, but she thinks I'm out to get him. It was too much. She also can't stay with her parents because they don't condone her having a baby out of wedlock. She said they're going to stop paying her college tuition. I feel like that's crazy for a parent to do. She had a plan. She asked if I was willing to help her, like switching rooms so she can have the bigger one, helping when the baby cries. Well, dang. I told her
Okay.
then she will need to find another roommate. But no, she's scared because she's already close to me. I told her no because I didn't sign up to be a baby sister for an infant. I picked the roommate, not a baby. This isn't a place for a child. I told her if she keeps the baby, then she'll need to find another place before the lease renews. She begs, crying, saying I'm horrible for wanting to kick out a pregnant woman. She also says I know that she can't afford a place on her own. I also suggested some women's shelters and resources that can help her. Her mutual friends think I was a bad person. If they think I'm a bad person and selfish, then why don't they take her in?
Yeah.
I know why they won't take her in. They're just showing out. But I feel like this will change the living situation we agreed on. Am I the asshole?
Yeah, and OP called me out right there, like, you're being a bad person, but I'm like, I'm not taking them in.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, exactly.
I don't think you're the asshole. You're strong.
Yeah.
You're strong because I can't do that.
I think I could. You have to set a boundary at some point. If even like before the baby even comes, hey, can you help him like when the baby cries? No. Hey, can we like switch rooms? To me, like those are crazy questions to ask. I feel like if you're in the position where you're like, okay, I'm pregnant, my boyfriend just kind of disappeared, you have some hard decisions to make.
Yeah.
And part of that decision is, where am I going to stay? If the person who originally was like their apartment first and you came in, like, and you came in to the apartment and they're like, yeah, you got to figure out another living situation. That's what you have to do. I mean, if you want to keep the child, it's going to be this plus a million other hard decisions that you're going to have to make, that you're just going to have to make work. Why? Because you're a mom. That's just what comes with the territory. As unfortunate as it is, I hate to say it, but the reality is life is not fair. And I'm coming to terms with that as I'm getting older. I'm like, damn, life really isn't fair. And it sucks.
Yeah.
But you do have to make those hard decisions.
Yeah. And it's, I feel like there's an overarching theme over all these stories, and it's people just not accepting the consequences for their own actions. You know, OP did not lay in that bed with that man. She did. It's tough that she got pregnant, but that's all the choices you made that led you to this decision. And OP just doesn't want to pay for it, and that's fine. That is completely fine.
I think it is tough though, because it's like you're seeing how you're like, yeah, I know you probably can't afford to be anywhere else.
Yeah.
And if your parents find out, then they'll stop paying for you. It's like all these things that are going to happen and change. But it's like OP kind of sticking up for herself because she knows I can't live through that. You know, I can't be that other person for you that the father should be who left. And you know, I can't sacrifice my sleep because, you know, I'm potentially just trying to make it work as I'm trying to go to school, trying to figure it out. So it's like a tough thing, but I think it's fair to say, but in her eyes, yeah, you're going to be the bad guy. In a lot of people's eyes, you're going to be the bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone's story, you eventually have to be the villain. The other thing too is she's so into the situation. The roommate is that a very plausible suggestion, which is to report the guy because of what he like ghosting her, or what did she report him for? Oh, threatening to beat her.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, you're just after him. No, he threatened you and you're about to have his child. That's something. It can go somewhere with that. I don't know. Her denying that and putting it back on OP is a little concerning to me.
Well, I think she just has like a lot of things happening with her life, and she's just looking for a lot of people to put responsibility on and blame. And that's probably one of them, is finding blame of you're out to make this guy look like he's a bad guy because I'm not ready to come to terms with the fact that he is.
Yeah. I think
I agree.
Roommate is dealing with a lot right now. She's dealing with like that threat. She's dealing with becoming a mom.
Her parents
her parents no longer helping anymore.
Her roommate's kicking her out.
Her roommate's kicking her out. I mean, when you think like grand scheme of things, that's a lot of things to figure out and not really a lot of time.
Yeah.
Like her life just flipped upside down. And I think, you know, when you're in a situation like that, you really are kind of just like grasping at straws, just trying to find like some stable ground somewhere. But yeah, it's
well, in that example, it's kind of like when you're drowning and somebody comes to help you and you pull them under.
Yeah.
Because I need you to help me so much. And OP's like, no, I'm not willing to do that.
Yeah. I just know if I was in the situation, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And I do think it's because of you already living there, you have to make the action to separate. Versus friends who are like, oh, you're not living with me. It's not an action. It's just a non-action to be like, no, you can't come with me. But to actually be like, to watch this girl who has like learning to do, because the thing she's suggesting is kind of wild. It would be hard for me to look at her clearly struggling and grab her and be like, yeah, you gotta go. I'd probably be miserable. After the baby's born, I'm probably miserable that whole time and probably figure out ways to get out of it. But I don't know if I would be able to be like.
I think for me, if I'm trying to put myself in OP's shoes, I've been trying to work with myself on stop trying to overexert myself for other people. And I feel like this would be 1,000% a situation where you would overexert yourself.
Oh, 1,000%.
1,000%. And then in that, you're overexerting yourself. You are in a house with a newborn, so you're kind of sleep deprived. You're a student. You're going to work. That is just a breeding ground for a whole bunch of resentment.
Yeah.
You have a mom freshly postpartum. There's a lot. It's a lot going on. Yeah. And I feel like for my own self-preservation and my own sanity, I can agree from an empathic level. I can absolutely, like, this is a really shitty situation. I completely, like, this really sucks. It sucks all around. Like, I completely understand that. At the same time, I don't think that I should have to pay for the decisions you made in your life.
Especially at 19 years old.
Yeah. I think to a certain extent, a lot of us would be in your shoes, Sam, of like, I'm going to just struggle. But there's different levels of struggle. Yeah. Like for me, if I put myself in OP's shoes, I think my level of struggle would be to help her find resources immediately. Because some people would even take it that far. Like, I'm not helping you find nothing. You just need to get out. But for me, I'd probably be like, okay, what resources realistically can you get in this stage? With all the things that are happening, you're about to, like, you have a baby daddy that wants nothing to do with you. Don't really have, like, family to lean back on. There has to be something that could help you at least get to your feet or get towards those steps of doing that. Yeah. So I would exhaust myself in that aspect of like, okay, you can't live with me anymore, but let's get some steps in place so that you can at least walk out of this thing. You can't sprint or fly, right? But at least you can limp out.
Yeah. I think if OP, let's say like OP was like, okay, yeah, you can stay. There's going to be a huge dynamic shift in the house. And I think that that's something that has to be considered. If you were coming from the perspective of like, oh, she is really down on her luck. I'm just gonna, put my head down and suffer through this. Because these guys, late teens, early 20s, right? You have your own apartment. The dynamic in the house is going to completely change. So what are you going to do when friends come over? Now this has to be more of a child-friendly space. Yeah. This kid's not going to be a newborn forever. So how long were you planning to stay here? Were you planning to stay here for, a year, 3 years? And as that child grows, like when my friends come over, when we're trying to drink, how does that work? Can I now no longer have friends over here? It's just a lot of things shifts. And I think big picture, OP has to give up so much. And I don't think that, I don't think that's a fair request from.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair at all.
Yeah, and it is interesting now that we're getting to the age where people are like having kids and stuff, because you really do see the dynamic shift when it comes to that. Like my friends that have kids now, I can just feel the different chapter. They're not thinking about the same things I'm thinking about. They don't have the same priorities I have. They're quite literally working on a 10-year plan. And I'm working on a 10-year plan, but it's like I don't have kids right now to think about.
Your plan is still about you and maybe some other people in your life, but it's about you. It's not about.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like parents, most of them, their life takes a back seat the moment they have kids.
Yeah.
Their first priority are the children.
Right.
So you right now, your first priority is still
Is
you.
me.
Yeah.
What do I want?
Yeah.
And this situation, the roommate's definitely giving red flags because, like, I lived with Myra when she had Andy for the first year. Like, Andy from 0 to 1, we lived together for a year. But Myra was like, she was never like, you're taking care of this kid or you're obligated to do anything. I did do stuff for the baby, but it was never like, this is your responsibility or can you help? It was just like, I just did what I was comfortable doing.
That you could, yeah.
But that was really Myra's personality. Like it matters what the parent's going to do. And you're already getting red flags from the parent in this situation. Like, can you watch the baby when you do this? Can I get the bigger room? You're already like trying to change the dynamics of the living situation. Like, I get saying, no, that's not going to work for me.
Yeah.
It's probably going to get worse once the stress of having the baby
Sets
is
in,
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So top comment, just don't renew the lease with her. Talk to the leasing office about getting your own apartment if you can afford it on your own. And somebody also said, also, OP needs to follow this to avoid any legal troubles. To notify a tenant of lease non-renewal, a landlord must send a formal written notice within the legally required time frame, usually 30 to 60 days before the lease ends. This notice should clearly state the move-out date, include instructions for key return, and be delivered via certified mail or in person for documentation. So that's the stories.
What?
Yeah, that's
Why are you
it.
surprised you knew it? Oh, yeah, it's fake surprise. Okay.
Never from
Is it real? I
her.
don't know if it was real or not.
No, it was real.
Okay.
Because I think I said we had one more to do.
No,
but
it really
that
was
a
real.
lie.
See, and you see why I was calculating over there and confused. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
you're like
you really don't
you're like
feel
4,
that.
and you're like if anything 3 at
Yeah.
most.
Yeah.
That's where my mind was.
Yeah, you were
clocking
right.
it.
And
You were
y'all was
right.
y'all was looking at me crazy.
I didn't say anything to you.
Which you had to look.
I didn't even look at you.
Oh.
It was just probably you and me.
Yeah, I think it
But
was
you were right.
Yeah,
between you.
I kind
Okay.
of spaced out a little bit.
That okay was giving Jazz a little bit of like, oh okay.
I guess I was reading too much into that. Okay.
But yeah, we got to get out of here. We get to go talk to Patreon.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
Patreon.
Say hi to us in the Patreon video or
Patreon.
whatever. So, Sam's gonna sit like that for the entire Patreon video too. Actually,
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be real cute.
that'll be really cute.
Shout out to the Patty Baddies.
To the Patty
Who are
Baddies.
the Patty Baddies?
The Patty
Patreon, I
Baddies.
guess.
Oh,
It's the newest-
Patty Baddies.
newest nickname. All right, we're out of here. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.